We are officially back. Leg 2, PSG versus Arsenal. Second day in the room. Gentlemen, how are we recovering from yesterday?
A little bit hungover, but
Yeah. Man, it was one of those games that I had to rewatch.
Oh, you would rewatch it?
Yeah, rewatch. Well, I didn't rewatch the whole thing. I just kind of brushed through it, but like needed to listen on full volume.
Yeah.
See the whole atmosphere. See the it was just,
We're gonna preface it. This game won't be as historic as the other one. I think.
we never know.
moments before disaster.
You never know though.
Last moments before disaster, bro.
You never know.
I hope I just jinxed it. But we got Arsenal, PSG, two teams that have never won the Champions League.
Yeah. So
Going to the final.
One team will be making it to the final, but PSG has been there multiple times. So
Millie,
versus Bayern.
which team would you rather face? Put it out there in the world right now.
There's a wrong answer and there's a right answer.
Let me think about this for a sec. I think Inter played.
And why is it Arsenal?
You think Arsenal?
Bro.
No, I'm sure the easier team is PSG.
I think Inter have shown that we can handle two world-class wingers. So
Yes.
I think PSG line up most
Call
similar.
what you did last night handling a world-class winger.
Scored more than them.
Yeah, but that's because Hansi Flick had
Yeah.
completely mismanaged that game. But they
Hansi Flick.
actually, you defensively were horrible against them.
Lamine Yamal actually had, like, imagine without scoring a goal or assist. My friend told me yesterday, he said that was the best winger performance I've ever watched.
was up there.
Without scoring a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't doubt
Producer T had the same opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually.
multiple people.
What
I
makes
agree.
it even crazier though is that the man of the match was the goalie who still conceded 4 goals.
Yep.
Which is
3 goals.
absolute 3 goals. Sorry.
that.
Which is
6
absolutely
over 2
absurd.
legs too.
6 over which
Yeah,
is
but-
crazy. But
And you could say he was one of the best players in the, in the
100.
tie.
I'm not denying it. Definitely man of the match. But just to show you the quality
how
of this
shit
game.
Inter is.
I think at a certain point they kind of just handed the keys to Lamine Yamal, say you gotta get us out of this mess. So definitely deserves his flowers. Definitely.
All right.
But I don't know. I think I'd rather. I don't know. Anyways, we beat Arsenal already, so I'm gonna go Arsenal.
1-0. 1-0 Arsenal.
I think just unbiased, defensively, Arsenal is
Better.
much stronger than PSG.
Yes.
Defensively. So now you're just gambling on the quality of the attacks.
Yeah, but PSG also Hakimi, Nuno Mendes there, so you have to consider them. I consider them
This is-
almost attackers.
This is gonna sound very stupid, just off the rolling off the tongue, but hear me out on this one. Let me explain. We just got a $150 donation, so
No way.
let's
What?
read that
What
one
the
out first.
What the hell?
I hope that was a typo, brother. That's crazy.
Oh, we made a bet.
We did.
We did?
I don't remember this bet, but
Bro's got bet like this.
But the GOAT, this guy said, well, this guy, JRMZ8 said he pays up his bets. When Barca lose, he was gonna donate, so
Bro.
he just donated.
That's real right there.
Unbelievable that Barca didn't make the final.
GOAT.
Goat, man.
JR, man of his word.
Yeah.
Man of his word.
Put him in the man of his
Chat,
word category.
give him a W.
That-
Give him
that-
a W
That's a
on that
huge
one.
W.
Yeah.
That's a Hall of Fame right there, bro.
W's
top 10
for
respect
JR.
moments.
Barca
But-
fan with humility.
Yeah, but it's gonna sound very stupid, but if I'm Inter, I'm scared of facing whoever wins. Because listen, it sounds very stupid.
Do the math.
But
What?
if PSG beat Arsenal today again, to me that's like hands up, you're for real. Like that's for real. You are actually for real. And if Arsenal beat PSG, that means they have that mentalidad, that CL mentalidad.
Let
With
him
Real
cook.
Madrid.
Let him
So
cook.
whoever
Arsenal also did beat PSG.
so
this year.
whoever wins your Inter
Okay,
should be
now
should be scared.
I have an alternate for you because that's a good theory. I don't think it sounds stupid. Now, what if this is a 0-0 game where PSG have no intention of scoring?
That means that
No.
PSG were able to lock it down, solid defensive performance. They didn't allow a goal against Arsenal over 2
Inter
legs.
does
I
that.
think-
if Inter does that, if Inter did that, oh my goodness.
But the
Lord
difference
have
is
mercy.
that they
No.
have Kvaratskhelia, Doué, and shit up top. We have Taremi.
So I don't think they're
They
going to
were
be
saying
playing.
in the comments, I'm actually a bigger Inter fan than you.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah, I kind of agree
Each
with
their
him.
own.
But I think PSG doesn't just sit back, especially at
Brother,
home.
they did it in the first game.
They
for fucking
didn't.
85 minutes. Were you watching the same game as us?
Bro, Arsenal
Bro.
and okay.
Are we not watching the same game? Did they not sit back for 85 minutes?
Brother, these two teams were very even. It's not one was sitting back, one wasn't. The facts are that,
PSG was sitting back.
no, bro, what games did you watch?
Bro, they had 8 men behind the ball.
Anyways,
No, I
1-0
don't.
PSG.
I don't remember watching that. I think both teams were very timid.
Bro, he just wanted to.
Both teams played the same way.
It was
For me,
literally
it's
a very even game.
Arteta didn't show enough cojones to attack. for me personally last game.
That's all he was doing.
No, he wasn't. Zachariah, Zach Vermont. John Neves, best young midfielder in the world. Not hearing anything else. My star boy, by the way, diabolical fit yesterday. VAR, never do it again. Hashtag Zach Vermont.
Well, now that there's a CL final.
That's not Benfica.
That's the top for me.
Oh, okay, so I'll start at the
yeah,
top.
Benfica bias.
Andre Saravia. He was the first, by the way. He was the first, and he's always the first.
Goat.
He's always
Luka
the first.
Zernic actually donated before the stream started too, saying
Bro, these guys are dogs.
he's not gonna be here for the first half. So
Damn.
shout out
Damn.
Luka Zernic.
Oh,
I
here,
wore
did
this
you-
exactly for
See you
you.
soon, brother.
That was before this.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon, bro.
All right, you can take the ones before. I don't see those.
Gustavo Reyes, our Discord mod, and now even our YouTube mod,
Gustavo for
said, Millie, I rewatch your twerking.
Millie, you were throwing the shit back like at
I wasn't planning.
high frequencies.
I didn't mean to do that.
That was high oscillation.
On live, 5,000 viewers too.
She was going crazy.
And then Luka Zernic said, shout out Aaron, Eddie, Isaac, Mario, Justin, and Witek.
Shout out
Mario back
Mario.
the cage.
Shouting out Mario. Mario's on our good side now.
God damn.
Look,
counting
look
that?
at the tifos by PSG.
Tifo.
The Prince.
Andre Saravia did say though, good afternoon. Inter is top 2 in Europe. We up.
Well, I mean,
They might
Classic Inter
when
fan.
you're one of two.
Classic Inter fan.
Yeah, when you're one of two in a Champions League final.
Make a CL final and say we're top 2.
We'll get to the power
Classic.
rankings very soon.
Marco Cadillo. If PSG knock Arsenal out, football wins again.
Conversations.
Okay. Danny Youssef. Thank you. Thank you for the big dono. I'm heartbroken. 1.5 minutes.
Better.
1.5 min to win. A part of me is feeling like this is a failure, even though we can finish the season with a domestic treble. Am I wrong for the feeling? Thanks for your thoughts.
No,
That was a well-worded email, Danny.
I think this is a very good matchup. I wouldn't be able to. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is there a clear favorite here?
No, I think he's talking about,
He's talking
a
about
Barca fan.
Yeah, Barca domestic
No,
treble.
Yusuf is a PSG.
No, 1.5 mins to win. That means that Barca had
Oh,
1.5 minutes to
I
win.
confused them with the Yusuf.
They literally
in our
just
Discord.
they just had to sit back.
Yeah, no.
But no, I mean, listen, it's still a success because listen.
If you come out with La Liga,
yeah,
Yeah.
Copa del Rey, well, you're not going to win La Liga. But let's say now the squad, they're too young, they're too fragile in the head. Real Madrid are going to come back, they're going to pounce. But that's a whole other
bro, a
thing.
domestic treble plus the team looks good.
It's a
They,
good
they
season.
need to win. They need to win the La Liga. They need to.
It's a great season overall. Listen, you still made a UCL semifinal. I don't remember the last time Barcelona even made a UCL semifinal within what? I'm trying to think of the last time.
When they lost against Liverpool, was that
Was it
a
Liverpool
semi?
or Bayern?
Don't remember.
Bayern 8-2, possibly.
No, that was a
was a while ago.
that was a quarterfinal, I think.
Yeah,
PSG. I think it was. Could
might have
it have
been
been
rounds.
PSG?
No, I'm telling you, it was. Let us know, Barca fans, but I'm
I think
pretty
it was
sure
PSG, the most recent.
No,
that was like a quarterfinal.
It was like 2016, their last one. I think it was Liverpool remontada.
So-
not remontada, the reverse.
So basically,
reverse
in nearly
remontada.
so the first time you're in a CL semifinal in nearly 10 years, let's say, just off the top of my head, I think that's that shows improvement. It shows success. It shows development, and your team is extremely young.
bro, they were laughing stocks at the like first season Xavi
course.
in Champions League. Under Xavi Champions League, it was like they knew they never
Europa
winning
League.
that shit.
They only got Europa League.
It was Anfield, yeah. Corner taking quickly.
Yeah,
That was the last time they were in a CL
that was the last
semifinal.
time they conceded in the Champions League. Well, actually, not the last time, but
Oh my god.
Lucas Zernic, shout out. Did you read this one?
No.
Shout out Varvar, not Tebog. Am I gonna get baited? Tebogo
I don't know.
Osele. Newcastle. we
Oh,
up.
Newcastle legend, yeah. Rintaro, I think we need to stop adding teenagers. He's talking about Yamal. I think we need to stop adding teenager to everything. This is one of the best winger seasons I've ever seen.
Okay, relax.
Not capping.
Facts.
Piatek Glazer. That's,
Boom, boom, boom.
that's where you You can get with the program, guys. We do this all
Yeah,
the time.
sorry.
Can I get a custom Udinese logo on Discord?
Honestly.
Mods, get to work.
Get to
Justin, you heard him,
Custom
man.
Justin,
Udinese
write that
logo.
down. Write that down. Zakaria, Jean Neves, best young midfielder in the world. Not hearing anything else. My star
I
boy.
read that. Now we're at Wolf and Blue. Inter needs to beat PSG or Arsenal to save football. Ain't nobody wants to see PSG or Arsenal get their first UCL.
Wolf and Blue also joined the Patreon, by the way.
Yes, he did. Yes,
He did.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Bienvenido.
Justin, Puta Varsa, Varvar, my favorite Guatemalan. I'm an honorary Guatemalan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, honorary.
For
Congratulations,
your
bro.
honorary everything, my brother. Pick and choose.
Honored one. Firms and Millie the GOAT for answering my Insta messages. Varvar, you let me down, bro. And Pala, I'm rooting for PSG. Wanker, cry, Barca fans.
Damn.
I did
Yeah,
read it. I think I did read his DM, but I was
but
driving, so
a bunch of people said congratulations. A bunch of Barca fans also messaged me, but respect comments. So I had to.
It was
give
a
him the
great
same,
game.
Same respect.
Marco Caldillo, Inter won because of Varvar. Thank you, Varvar. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Everyone
because
tried
of
to say
Varvar.
the jinx. The jinx doesn't fucking exist.
The jinx was broken. I
Doesn't
think
exist.
it's done, Varva.
Shamim, how'd you sleep? Firms, how'd you sleep last night? Wanka wanka.
I slept great.
Got your full 8 hours.
8 hours.
Max.
Reboot.
Perfect.
Max, 12 euros, 10K on PSG to have 2 or more yellow cards. Thoughts?
Whole 10K, brother.
10K? Bro, that's some,
I hope he can pay rent.
No, I don't like that bet, brother.
I hope he can pay
Bro,
your car note.
Arsenal, you think PSG sit back? I think they kind of do.
I hope he paid your credit card before that, brother.
We'll see.
2 or more yellow cards. I don't see. I don't know. Maybe in the midfield.
Zinoche 69 Varvar Holy Unk. Why that kid? Denver Nuggets in 7.
Holy unk.
Bro, Luka Zernich sent me that in our PO box. Some
Shout out
drip
Luka
kid.
Zernich.
Shout out Luka
Shout out
Zernich.
the PO box.
Misa. W shirt firms. Paolo, we're gonna get this win today. Millie, no trouble for you. Varvar, go fill up your tank and shout out to the Discord boys.
Make sure to get it all out of the way,
To
brother.
the goat.
Slam Jose, I believe they attempted delivery for my order. Y'all also shout out Misa.
Schlam Jose, I feel like it's been 3 months since you sent that order.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
I think you could have like maybe walked it here yourself by the time that it's
Probably.
getting here.
Do we want to do do we need
Yeah,
to
I was
do
about
lineup?
to say this. I think
I
this
mean,
is
the
the
game's about to
strongest.
start.
This is the strongest Arsenal lineup that, like in my opinion, this is the best one we could put out.
Marco Cadillo, was that a foul on Martino or is Barca just crying? There's also a video where Inigo spits out at Cherby. Was this the best UCL final ever? Semi-final ever.
Semi-final.
Firm, #firm stacks.
Yes, it's up there.
It's up
It
there.
might
but
actually be the best.
people on Instagram. I saw in the comments they started shouting out other ones, and there's some
Some good shouts.
competition. We'd have to rewatch the highlights of certain games. Obviously, this is it's fresh in our mind, so we want to say
Yeah,
it's
there's a reactionary.
this is the
bias.
best one I remember watching.
Well, thinking if Anfield corner taking quickly was also one that's definitely got to be
Yeah.
up there.
But that was just like a Liverpool route. Like this was a
Yes,
semifinal.
but
that just kept going
does the
back and forth.
comeback surprise you? Like,
Yeah, of course. But we're nearly off. PSG Arsenal second leg. Winner goes on to the final.
Champion 2.0 says Odegaard hat-trick and assists coming.
Oh my god.
Champion 2.0 finally has ball knowledge. I didn't know that was
I think
possible.
that just proved the opposite.
We are off. Timer to timer.
We're on. We're good.
We're good.
Rintaro, Man United basically in the final and Inter in the final. It's a Varvar blessing now. You see?
Oh my god.
Facts. This is gonna be a good month, guys. This is gonna be.
This could be a
very
bad
good
month.
It's gonna be a very good month. Juve final? I must have
need.
forgotten that one.
Listen, if we were in a
unnecessary.
shitty, useless competition, we might be in the final too.
Max
that's where you
Borisevich,
lift it.
they sit back. Ruiz gets one for sure, and Hakimi gonna crash out at some
Ooh,
point.
very
He says
poor.
for his 10K bet.
Very poor, Cavada.
Pucks picks.
Pugs picks.
What is
Pugs?
what is
2-2.
Saka?
Well done. Well done, you man.
Oh, it's looking good.
Arsenal starting off with
Barca
a bit
fans
of
are already
pressure.
Barca fans are already crying in the comments saying the ref is a Madrid fan from yesterday.
I mean, I also looked at the stats of that referee against Inter, and in 7 games that he's refed against us, refed with like Inter, we've only won 1.
Yeah, that's because you're bad.
Yeah.
Deontay Glazer.
Oh. Deontay Glazer-
We
Sorry, I
Sorry,
watched
yeah,
the game.
Desiree Doué was balling right
Oh.
there.
sorry, Desiree was foul.
Sorry, Desiree Doué was just showing why he's one of
Rankum,
the best.
Yildiz, Gouler, and Ahmad. Ahmad 1,
Ahmad-
Gouler 2, Yildiz 3.
Ahmad 2nd, Goulart 3, and Yildiz 1.
Only one. There's
Barber
only
kinda
one that
cooked.
kind of starts day in, day out, bro.
Varvar cooked, you know?
Desiree Doué.
Desiree Doué.
Guy has a TikTok comp that plays in his head continuously, and that's what he does whenever he's dribbling.
2-3 millions, c'est pas assez.
Arsenal can't just sit back today. We need some actual progressive football.
Oh,
So,
good luck on that, my brother.
Let's see.
Did you hear Thierry Henry yesterday? He said, "I've been very bored of watching football recently,
Well, when you watch
and this
Arsenal.
I got the love of my game back
Because of Inter
for
Barcelona.
the Inter Barcelona."
Probably because of CF Montreal recently.
Bro, legit.
Ex-manager.
I wonder if he keeps up.
No,
Yeah, he definitely
No.
does.
Definitely does.
However, it's jobs.
he probably just like. I just showed up to my biggest hater's funeral today just to make sure that
He does
motherfucker
not
was
give a
dead.
shit.
You know.
Bro, he's
So
a
it's a portion of your life. Like he definitely looks at
He
it.
was
He
here
doesn't
for like
watch
6
games.
months.
he's an honorary
He doesn't
Montreal.
watch games. He just
He was here for
texted.
6 months, bro.
Yeah,
I
maybe
know.
on Foot Mob.
I want to
Guisson,
believe Montreal was nice to him.
did you guys see Cristiano Jr. was called up to Portugal's U15s?
Nepo baby.
Oh,
Anyways.
No, he might actually be.
Deckers.
I'm telling you, bro. Declan Rice. needs to be high up the fucking pitch. He needs to be high up the pitch.
Have mercy.
Is that a Yamal cross?
Oh my God, Marquinhos getting
Marquinhos.
bitched again. Oh my God.
Bro, last game, that was the reason why we didn't win. Because
That's
Declan
close.
Rice wasn't able to get up the pitch.
That's close.
The signals are already on. Bro, Declan Rice is so good.
It's looking like an
So
Inter
good.
Arsenal.
Shamim João Neves is going to eat when I see Millie, I crave meat.
Nice.
Okay, bro.
A lot of PSG fans were telling us in the Discord that Pacho has been way better than Marquinhos. this
Agreed.
season. Like way, way better. So we'll
Not that
see if
crazy to say, bro.
Marquinhos is
Well,
going to
then
be
we put
the...
Marquinhos last in our combined,
Yeah.
our
As
quad
per.
combined 11.
Yeah.
Gustavo
11.
Gustavo says, did you guys know?
Bro, respect Martinelli.
Gimme.
And he's about to lose it.
Allez.
He's getting double teamed.
Oh, c'est très bon ça.
Did you guys know PSG has been in 5 semis and Arsenal 2?
Like all
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Damn, so
It's kind of stinky. Low-key.
PSG choke artists?
Kind of stinky.
Elite team. Gustavo Reyes.
We need a quick one. We need a quick one early so the game like gets interesting.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Rebrand. Successful rebrand.
Oh,
what a save,
Donnarumma! What a save, Donnarumma!
Donnarumma. That was Declan Rice again.
3.5 minutes in, Donnarumma.
That was another Donnarumma.
Bro,
Oh my God.
Donnarumma is
I
crucial
don't
for
want
this
another
game.
game where a goalie steals a show, man.
Oh my God.
We've been
Oh
getting
my
that.
goodness.
Yeah,
It's
that's
already
insane
lining up to be a
reflexes.
pretty good fucking.
Right.
That should have been a goal.
Rice.
Martinelli.
Oh, Martinelli.
Martinelli, you gotta finish that.
No, I think it was a tough shot, but Donnarumma.
Brother, that's
Well,
crazy.
Crazy save.
He 4 or 5 yards out.
Yeah, he put it the only place where Donnarumma could have saved
Yeah.
it. Whatever. Benefit of the doubt right now because we got
Donnarumma 4 minutes in, already a hero.
2 good chances.
Bro, I started the timer when the game kicked off. No, our timer's like 10 seconds off for some reason. I think the TV's timer is a bit off.
It's very possible.
Conversaciones.
I'm not even kidding.
It's possible.
Oh, good turn.
I started it when the game started.
Whoa.
My goodness. Bro, PSG. Wake up, hermano. Oh my goodness. They're just crossing it in
I'll after this ball goes out, I'll align it with the.
after this ball.
I think the crossing is a good tactic in this game. If Arsenal keep up crossing, someone's gonna get it. Marino.
A cheeky little sombrero in it.
Yeah, but that just
Lewis.
because it worked out doesn't mean that was a good thing to do.
What?
But he did it.
Shaky little
Bro,
sombrero.
that's a fullback right there.
Time to play football.
Yeah.
Look how he drifts in the midfield and it becomes a back 3 in possession.
Oh my God! Look at how
Arteta,
every
the
single
master
football
class.
team plays in 2025.
No, I'm talking about Lewis Skelly.
Oh, I know what you're talking
That's trust
about,
in
bro.
Lewis Skelly. Forget the
So
formation.
Lewis
bro.
Kelly's just Rico Lewis
Generational, bro.
glorified.
Generational.
I'm still hurt, hoping PSG.
That's my Nuno Mendes foul.
King RA says he wants
Count that.
PSG in the final for a fun final. He says.
Fun, bro. I don't know what your definition of fun is. That ain't fun.
I don't know. I
to
don't
us.
think you've ever seen Inter in a final, hermano.
Oh my.
We ain't scoring 7 goals. That is for sure.
Arsenal Inter will not be an entertaining final.
Depends.
But I think Inter versus
Arteta's biggest moment in Arsenal's history, really.
Inter versus either of these teams shouldn't, like in theory, shouldn't be a big like 3-3 like Barca.
Should not be.
No.
Saka.
Saka. Shamim, I think PSG will win the UCL final or infirms UCL finals in the last game of the tournament. That
Bro,
decides-
these guys
Gimme-
can defend.
Oh my God, Martinelli having a good game all of a sudden. My goodness.
When I said that both these fucking bum ass fullbacks can only go up the pitch, it's being proved, bro.
Shamim, what did you mean by the last sentence? UCL final is the last game of the tournament that decides the winner.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, just so you know. Just so you don't crown Barca the champions before they actually win.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Like we all did.
You tried crowning Barcelona the January CL winners.
I wasn't the only one here.
Yeah, literally.
We were 3 people.
Yeah.
And, who did you
know
put?
who
Real
didn't?
Madrid?
No, who didn't?
Real
No,
Madrid?
I didn't crown Real Madrid as
Oh,
the
no?
CL winners.
I'd like to watch the predictions again.
Oh, the predictions, sure, but the predictions different than what we. I knew it was an open race.
That's really different then.
That's pretty different, yeah.
Bro.
Looks like Donnarumma's going to have a busy game.
Well, yeah, because Hakimi and Nuno Mendes can defend.
This guy's monstrous.
Yeah, he's a very large individual. And party with these long throws. This is the game plan. Just whip that
Get
in.
the ball in the air. Beat PSG aerially.
It's a good tactic for now.
Ooh, oh.
Odegaard.
What a
Oh
save!
my
Donnarumma.
God, bro,
Donnarumma
this
is the best goalkeeper in the
guy.
world. Donnarumma is the best goalkeeper in the world. It's not even a debate. Not even a debate.
Bro, this guy.
How did he even see that? That's
Oh
a
my
ridiculous save.
Look at brother.
One
Oh
hand.
my
How do you save that, man? How do
He
you
even have the
save that?
strength. Oh, Donnarumma down.
God.
Puta madre.
His hand is definitely hurting.
I
Yeah,
don't-
that stung.
I don't pray for injuries, but
Let's just say that stung.
Millie, can you say Pacho Pacho?
Pacho.
King RA,
why is
PSG
he
and
holding it strong?
PSG Inter final is better than Arsenal Inter, and I've never sent a PO box. Do I go to UPS, USPS? What do I do? Confirm. Send me a DM step by step on how I should do it. King RA.
USPS is good.
Yes.
UPS is not.
Yeah. UPS it gets a little complicated, but USPS
it still works.
goes
UPS
directly
still
to
works,
us.
but USPS.
But yeah,
definitely
send firms a DM. Or
Yeah.
what should he send?
good.
What is
you
happening?
could DM me on my Instagram.
Safronov coming on.
No, he's just warming up. I think Donnarumma's gonna be fine. He just wants to slow the pace down of the game.
Yeah, has to be.
It's a tactical
He
injury.
just got bombarded for 8 minutes.
Bro,
Luis Enrique already looking defeated.
that better not. That's gonna. All these fucking saves are gonna come to bite us in the ass.
2 Spanish managers.
That was a ridiculous save. How do you
Groin
see it
injury?
through all those legs?
I wonder if he gets the super spray right in between the legs. Crazy.
Odegaard could have had a goal and
He landed on his testicles, someone said.
Nice.
Bro, those saves they must be massive.
He's got 2 monster cojones right now.
He's definitely packing. UPS are ops.
Gustavo
says.
knows.
If you know, you
UPS
know.
access point ops. USPS? No.
Arsenal,
Noted.
let's see what they could cook up in the corner.
Let's see the set piece.
DiMarco left foot versus Martinelli right foot is the same as gay son or thought daughter debate.
Look at Declan Rice coming in.
Licky deckies. Right at the edge of the box.
That's like a wide receiver.
Is that Odegaard unmarked?
He's running a slant. Oh, flick it.
Oh.
My lord.
Great clearance.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Twice.
Oh, mon Dieu.
I think their tactic on that corner was send it to the first guy. He flicks it back to Declan
Yeah.
Rice.
I don't know what
At
it
the
is,
edge
but
of
it
the
always
box.
works.
New tactic. Just dropped.
Breaking Pala discovers corner tactics.
Bro, you
Bro, if only your team
you
could do
just
this,
think you're,
bro.
you just think you're a Champions League manager. You.
What are tactical? Donnarumma.
Breaking
little confused
this Serie A guy figuring out corner tactics
Breaking.
is like man discovers fire.
Breaking my balls is what you're doing.
Why is Millie jerking it?
Oh, again with this.
Again with this. He's always doing
Again
it.
with the
What a tackle.
scenarios.
Wow.
Ali.
Fabian, run.
Attack.
Oh, Hakimi in the
Attack.
space.
Oh, bro, my God.
Puta.
Oh,
horrible
Hakimi.
pass.
Have to do better there. See the idea, but that was just a poor
I don't know.
pass.
He saw something we didn't see.
Yeah.
Tough.
PSG's first attacking movement there. About that time took 10 minutes.
Yeah, right now it's very one-sided.
Very surprised how Arsenal's starting off this game, man.
Justin, $20. This for Zenix.
Yeah.
Gustavo Colo, Misa Eddie, Luca Ejaculator, Gissan, Evil Kurd, Witek Dede, Kolja, Morg, Yusuf Sparks, Jujo, Jose Sali, Penguin, Yuri, Gio, Wyatt, JP, Franny, Kukvez, Zach, Zeno, Raul, Shamim, Darwizi, Freaky, Fusco, Max, plus fuck Varsa.
Justin cooked right there.
He got
Except
his
that last
money's worth
sentence.
there.
New mod.
He got his money
King
worth.
RA says, sent you a DM firms. How long does it take to arrive?
King.
It depends.
Yeah. I'm not able to tell you that.
Shamim firms, I graduated primary school, middle school, high school, and I got accepted into uni since Barca last won a Champions League.
Yeah, I can't really say anything about that except congratulations, my
I did
brother.
the same. I did the same as an Inter fan, brother. Don't worry. Happens to the best of us.
Al Ittihad just
you've
scored
seen a
2
final, though?
goals.
2010. Brother, I was 9 years old.
Oh,
Elementary school.
We're on our Wi-Fi vibes again.
Again,
Oh shit.
brother.
We're on our Wi-Fi.
You're lucky
vibes
nobody's
again.
here, bro.
Well, yesterday everyone was here.
Yeah.
Who is Varvar and Millie supporting?
Just hoping for a
kinda-
good game, bro.
Honestly, I'm supporting the game of football.
But I'm a Parisien for today. Allez les bleus. Allez les bleus. Allez les bleus.
Arsenal's committing so many people forward.
Yeah. They're on a
They
mission.
can get countered.
I think they're banking on the fact of just getting rid of that 1-0 deficit.
And shout out my puppy Mario, Justin says.
Back to cage. PSG gotta keep the ball there. This ain't looking good, bro.
PSG out of possession is
Momentum
a scary sight.
chart
I
on
was about to
football,
say,
but all looking like Arsenal.
Whole lot of red.
That
the grid.
momentum.
There's a whole lot of red.
But you know, whenever it's so one-sided, that means the other team's gonna just score. You always see those
Oh,
Great
Hakimi,
tackle.
très bon.
Très bon ça.
massive just jump up the other way.
That's an Inter-Barca game
Man
if I've ever
United shit
seen
right
one.
there.
Yeah, but Man United's the opposite. They're the ones with the most momentum, and then that one spike
Yeah.
of the other team, they
Mhm.
concede.
Tell you.
Lewis Skelly. You guys watching Man United tomorrow?
No, I'm probably gonna sleep in tomorrow.
If it was a closer game, I think so. Oh, get it out.
Drop it.
Desiree.
Varvar made me become
Oh.
an Interisto.
Good turn.
I've done more
Interisto.
for Inter fan club than Syria marketing.
Yeah,
Perfect.
literally.
Get the media kit out.
Ah,
Come on.
God, man.
bro,
Poor.
we're so prone to counters.
You're
PSG's
covering
prone to
quite
themselves
well right now.
Yeah, but when you have fucking Barcola, Doué, and Guevara,
Yeah, the pace is there. Oh,
Oh, what the? What the hell?
uh-oh.
Ben Ruiz in the splits. Good pass. Get a corner.
King RA says Varvar talks about Barca, but United's last Champions League was in 2008.
Wanker.
That's that Ronaldo Ballon d'Or.
And
That was
since
not a
then,
corner.
Pachi.
Arsenal could have easily been up at least a goal by now, and we would have been tied on aggregate.
Yeah.
That would have made the game much more interesting.
Yeah.
Some guy just said, remember my shout, Donnarumma will head home the winner.
Head home the winner?
That's a bold.
That's
assuming that
crazy.
PSG are putting all the cards on the table, brother.
Yes, but that's literally assuming.
That the
That's
Arsenal's ahead.
actually like yeah, but even that's not even a winner.
Yeah, that's
a tie.
You don't send Donnarumma up on a to win the game.
is tied, you send Donnarumma up for the header.
You never know,
Let's
bro.
finish this.
Donnarumma, it's all in you.
Gotta head out now. DM me if anyone scores, Lucas Zorner says.
No worry, bro.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Thanks for coming.
You want anything else?
Leave a 5 at the door as well.
You get to go off the Newcastle kid now.
Good pass right down the center. Exactly what every manager tells you to do.
La polizia, no.
What a fart.
Odegaard, so we're good. We're fine.
Farty.
If that's Bruno, you have maybe.
That's Bruno,
Oh my
He's not
goodness,
even there.
Désiré. En courant.
En courant. C'est le temps de jouer à foot.
Oh mon Dieu.
Oh, très bon ça.
Oh mon Dieu.
I missed your super. Let me.
Wow, look at Arsenal just got back into defensive positioning like in 5
Straight
seconds.
lock the doors.
This feels like a lot. This feels a lot like the game against Villa. Timothy Riley says.
Veller.
How?
In the second leg.
Didn't PSG start on the
Yeah, they
right foot?
No, on the bad foot.
Versus Villa?
And
Yeah, they got dominated against Villa.
Yeah.
But I thought
Well, at the beginning, it wasn't.
from what I remember, it was
beginning,
only
it
like
was
from
PSG,
it was only
Villa.
for like 20 minutes, like
After the second half.
yeah, like 50th to 70th minute or something was all Villa.
Yeah, but when you came out of that game, you said Villa should have won.
Yeah, yeah. But
Shoulda,
the
woulda,
beginning,
coulda.
it was even. I don't know. We have to score before they settle in.
Marquinhos. Steph trades
Bring it down.
$10. CBH, PSG,
that's
Inter,
nice,
or
eh?
Arsenal lifting CL low-key a W for the sport.
That's nice.
Okay, Kravica.
Oh my
Oh mon Dieu! Oh my God, he hit the post.
The technique that this guy has.
Oh my goodness, world class.
Unreal glaze.
Listening to two dudes moan in French.
C'est comme ça.
No.
Wow.
That was very nice.
Kravica in space. Desiree Doué was given a bunch of space there too.
That's why they paid him a bag, man.
I want to play whoever loses. Yeah. I
Aye.
asked the real and Tiristo what he thinks.
You want to play whoever loses. Nice.
Yep. I didn't realize they do third place matches.
Logic.
I missed 3 supers. Where did I miss?
Bro, you gotta keep up.
Oh, Umut. Million firms. Do you have Prem teams you support?
I've
Used to follow City for a while.
not anymore.
they don't have the love for the game like they used to.
That
I
Pep-
was following the Mancini days, the Pellegrini days.
The Pep kind of veered you away? Or you
Yeah.
just- yeah?
Not even joking. I think I
Might be the first person to ever say that.
know.
Pep veered him away.
Oh my god, what a shot!
Devin Story, how much did Millie FC pay in damages from yesterday?
We're still doing the assessment.
Secondary
We
service.
have-
Doesn't seem like it was that bad.
We have an insurance appraiser coming next week.
Initial analysis wasn't that bad.
Oh,
That's
carton
a jaune.
rouge.
Carton jaune.
Non, c'est rouge ça. Les crampons, c'était.
Non.
Bref, check ça.
Firms, the world population went up by 800 million since Barca last won the CL. Wolf in Blue, Sir Alex Ferguson pulling up for a generational hate watch. Supposedly, he met with PSG
Sad.
sporting director.
Pourquoi?
Because they're
Le
losing theirs.
Manchester
Who's he hate
United.
watching?
I don't know.
He's doing a little work for Manchester United for the cheeky little Red Devils.
Thoughts on Alex Pereira possibly retiring?
Well, shit, bro. He's old. Well, he's not old, but he's.
Yeah, but the UFC don't want to pay him. That's why.
Leave the sport before the sport leaves you, bro.
Javier El Firms
He lost.
Hernandez, legend of the sport.
Legend.
El Firmino.
That's a creative Discord name and profile picture that the guy has.
Just fucking
No,
give it
no.
to Saka in the run.
No.
Oh,
Han?
Lemon.
Oh, c'est le temps de jouer?
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh my
good
goodness.
luck.
Oh.
They can go score. No, they can go score. It's a handball, anyways.
Good defending there.
Yeah, well done.
Fuck, this guy's so
lad.
good.
Well done.
Proper lad.
How old is Skelly?
Lewis.
Did he turn
Well done.
19?
And what a fart.
Oh, it's a play-on situation.
What are your guys' thoughts on Baller League UK? It's actually a cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool
That's
concept.
a foul, brother. Oh, I guess not.
Yeah, it's interesting. I was watching it the other day.
I would dominate.
Bro, I just
Sub me in, coach.
throw
It's
firms
just-
in there, bro. They'll show you what real football's like.
Difficult to watch when you know that none of those players are like professional footy players.
Yeah, you just gotta love their personality, I guess.
Well, some of them are pretty good.
I'm sure, bro. You can be like I'm sure the best futsaler in the world is better than most
Yeah.
professional players at futsal.
Yeah.
The issue is that no one would care to watch the best futsal player in the world.
Exactly. until they
Not
do
even a
though.
joke.
Until they do.
Max Borisevich, yellow baby, let's go.
Oh, it's
Oh.
true. Yes, over 2 for PSG. It's true.
Early in the game too, brother.
Bro, why would you?
That's crazy.
That's crazy because then you care more about the yellow.
Yeah, you're not even watching
than
the game at that point.
Maybe he's a neutral.
Maybe he's a gambler.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck about the game. I understand.
I understand it now.
I hope Nuno Mendes had his Wheaties this morning.
Get his fiber in.
Yeah, because he's
For the
gonna
soccer
be, he's gonna
show.
be fucking running.
Lorenzo Ferfaro sent $3.
Furf.
Furf.
Go.
Thanks, Furf.
Furfinho.
Oh,
Furfinho.
Odegaard.
Have a go. Have a.
Why is he not shooting?
Oh, what a
Because,
ding
bro,
dong.
he's a this
What a
guy's
ding dong.
beta cuck. That's
Yes,
why. He's a
he
beta
would fit
cuck.
should've
so
shot.
beta. He's so beta.
He would
dude.
actually be Millie's favorite player at Inter if he was at Inter.
That's true.
He's such a beta cuck footballer.
So beta.
Have a go, lad.
Bro, honestly, they're fucking grow some cojones and shoot the fucking
Just
ball.
fucking blast it.
I know Marino would have shot that.
Because he has cojones.
He has cojones. I love when they zoom into the special
Yeah.
teams coach every time.
It was at this point yesterday that Inter scored, no? 21st minute?
It's possible.
Bro, time's flying. How's it already the 21st minute?
Shamim firms Drake dropped 10 total albums since Barca last won CL.
Bro's
my
keeping
God,
tabs,
the whole
pocket
discography.
watching.
Oh,
Rent free.
Oh, decisive poke.
Wow.
Bosh.
Bash.
Good pass.
Oh, Saka.
Wow.
Fucking hell, bruv. Cross. Okay.
I think that was going.
This guy's
Calma.
This guy's getting excited over nothing.
It's rage baited.
Nicolo Pisili making ceviche. I'm only giving firm some Daie Roma.
Dai Nicolo Pisilli.
Nicolo Pizzilli
Ire di Roma.
having ceviche.
Yeah, that's exotic.
Why is the whole Arsenal team warming up?
I don't know,
The
bro.
Peruvians in the chat are going crazy. Ceviche mentioned. Peruvian cuisine actually underrated.
It is.
Ceviche's not Peru.
How would you know, bro?
I've had Peruvian food in Miami.
Oh!
What can they do here? What can
Oh
they do
my God,
here?
do it. That's my shot.
No.
That's my shot. Shot on target. I don't care. That's good.
That's
That's good.
Piontek Glazer.
You're almost getting paid by the fucking.
That's good.
Piontek Glazer. Lautaro is like my last date. She looked good online, but when I saw her IRL, she was it was a bunch of undercover cops.
Brother, Lautaro
Do
scored
you
yesterday.
also hate when that happens?
Brother, Lautaro scored yesterday and drew the penalty.
That's actually funny.
Piontek, what the fuck are you
with
cooking?
one hamstring.
I thought you were gonna say she was a catfish or something. It was Vitali and his crew.
Wow.
PSG starting to get into
See,
this
so
game.
Vitinha's done fuck all so far. Seems like he's getting the man of the match. That's essentially what's happening.
I think you missed Ruben Padilla. Whoever.
I did?
Favre, get on the ball, bro.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Ruben Padilla said, if PSG win Champions League, Dembele Ballon d'Or winner.
He's not even playing right now.
Oh. Lorenzo for Faro, who's winning this game? I'm trying to live bet.
I don't know.
See, Firth, we can give betting advice. To.
Only the Lord knows, bro.
Arsenal look good right now. I'm not gonna cap.
Oh fuck, Farber.
There it is.
There's the jinx.
I'm not gonna cap.
There it
There's
is.
the jinx. Firth, the Varvar jinx is strong.
Little Marino header, maybe.
I would knock on wood.
I would put like a over on yellows, maybe.
A set piece is getting scored.
Yeah, or
Oh, Lewis Skelly.
Arsenal over on corners.
good.
Foul. Foul.
Yeah,
What's
that
the
was,
foul
That was a foul. What's the biggest UCL rivalry in your guys'
yeah.
opinions?
But what's the foul there? He just slipped.
Yeah. Well, he dropped his elbow.
Dropped his elbow.
Biggest UCL rivalry. Let me think about this. I don't know. Low-key City Real have been facing off for
Yeah,
pretty often.
That's a new rivalry. I'd say.
PSG Barca faced off.
Bayern
Yeah.
Barca.
Bayern.
That's not a
Barca.
real
Bayern Barca
rivalry.
is not a rivalry, but it's a rivalry. That game gets a lot of hype.
Whichever one Barca get dicked down the most in,
Inter Barca
it's that
low-key.
one. I
Inter
like that
Barca
one
have
the most.
history.
Yeah.
Bro thinks he's part of the team.
They play Barca
Inter.
for the first time in the last fucking 20 years. No.
I think Inter Barca is the fourth most played tie
Yeah.
in Champions League history.
I
Man
would
United
believe
Barca.
that.
I think Juve Real is probably.
Juve Real's higher.
Lewis Kelly, we're not going to mention that.
Juve Real have
Prediction in the match, Varvar. I think right now at this point, if I had to say, I
Vitinha.
would
Good
say
tackle.
Not having a good game.
Arsenal winning.
Good tackle.
Oof. Wow.
Saka, you
What
don't
a
need to do
tackle. My
everything,
goodness.
brother.
Justin says Arsenal win once Calafiori comes on, and then he just said me.
I didn't realize Calafiori was the deciding factor here.
Calafiori is Justin.
Madrid Bayern underrated.
Yeah, that's high.
City Leipzig, Roma Bayern, Real Madrid Bayern.
What
Everyone's
about
saying Real Madrid Bayern.
what about Europa League? Manchester United. What's the biggest Europa League?
Man U
rivalry?
Barca was I think the biggest one ever.
No,
in
rivalry
Europa League.
is-
No, I
like
think
Some
Man United.
I
Sociedad.
think PSV Juventus is the biggest.
Pierre
rivalry.
Gasly with
I
Tony
think-
Parker. What is this?
who was that? I didn't
Crossover.
see.
Tony Parker.
Tony Parker
Oh.
that used to play for the San Antonio Spurs.
Gasly better hide his girlfriend, bro, around Tony Parker.
For real. Guy like
Is that a second yellow?
No, Declan Rice.
Second yellow.
What do you mean second yellow?
No, he has over two. for
Like
PSG.
for PSG. They're
oh,
PSG
only
ones.
PSG ones?
That is, you better be careful now for the rest of the game, innit? Fuck, you know.
Andre Saravia, Gianluigi, would you keep Conceição with a double?
I don't know if that's.
Am I Gianluigi?
I guess.
No. I wouldn't.
Oh, Luis Enrique flashing that. Isn't that usually yellow?
No, we only give that to Arsenal. If I would bet Arsenal red card. Tell you.
Red card anytime.
If Arsenal don't win this game, then there will be a red.
There will be
The
riots.
PSG ultras will step on the field
Yep.
and cause a riot.
Vitinha begging for that Nike contract.
Vitinha's looking for that
He probably hasn't.
Ballon d'Or.
Very possible.
Pedri shouts.
Excuse me.
Nike headbands have gone
You
up.
guys ever listen to
400%.
Vitinha just speaking? He seems like a really chill guy.
Anyways, I'm
general.
gonna rip him.
So Pedri,
Vitinha.
Pedri come out.
What's happening here? Oh my
Fabian!
goodness. Oh my goodness, Fabian Ruiz has scored!
What a volley!
Fabian Ruiz!
That was a very nice volley. Nice. Wow.
2-0 in the tie. PSG up 1-0 in the second leg.
Out of nowhere.
Another Pala jinx.
And
Because,
Declan Rice foul to
Bro, why are
lead
you
to
trying to
it.
claim
when
that Vitinha
when
did fuck
we
all there?
no, not Vitinha, bro.
Fabian Ruiz.
Fabian, because remember on the
I
Patreon
was
you
saying-
made fun of
Yeah, I do.
Fabian.
I continue to. He's
Yeah,
not a
I
good
was
player.
saying he's up there, brother.
He is.
I think we placed him over Odegaard.
Yes.
He's
that
not.
your-
He's not a
Yes.
good player.
Yeah,
we know
sure.
ball.
stand
That's
by
simply how
that.
it is.
Sure. Fabian
My
Ruiz
goodness.
collecting Arsenal's fans' tears in a bottle and drinking them.
As it stands,
How was
PSG
the
are
other
going
mark?
through to the final.
It was deflected.
Putain.
Was
my-
it deflected?
My
Yeah,
goodness. Let
yeah, it
bounce.
was
The
deflected by
IQ.
Saliba.
The IQ to just let it bounce.
It's a shit shot then.
Wow.
Look at that. To let it bounce.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
great
Odegaard,
well
technique.
done.
maybe Odegaard needs a couple more shit shots. Maybe
Pala did say it before. Those Donnarumma saves
Wow.
came back to bite them.
It will. Game's not over.
Game's not over though.
try to spell Soboslai again, not that hard.
Shit.
SZO.
B-O. S-Z-L-A-I. Got it.
Actually got it, I think. Shamim, Pala infirms y'all welcome to the couch.
Didier Deschamps.
Couch. We're on it already.
Yeah. Welcome
Oh.
to our couch.
Couch to couch.
Furphy, Lorenzo Fafaro, Arsenal, eh, Varvar?
No. Oh.
Bet anything that Varvar says against
Wolf,
that action.
Wolf and Blue, Varvar, are you renting out a theater for the Europa final?
It's a good idea.
Might as well,
Good
bro.
idea.
Souls, are
do
you
you know?
guys live? No, we're not live.
No.
Let me check.
Soon though.
Not live.
Honored one, Varvar, my goat, keep jinxing Arsenal, wanker.
Wanker.
Scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
My goodness, Arsenal have the quality to score though, so I'm not counting them out
Another
yet.
trophyless season for Arsenal.
I don't know. It's really tough now.
Steph trades $20, just
20 bones.
dot.
Steph
The
trades.
silence is
Perfect.
loud.
Perfect. So we collected Steph trades Dono, and now Arsenal we scored 2 goals.
Steph
Steph
trades.
is eating.
Bienvenue, monsieur.
Odegaard, the lights are too bright. Mr. Freaky, my favorite album today is Pray for Paris by West Side Gun.
Shout out West Side Gun, banger.
Great timing.
Andres Saravia, your name is not Gianluigi. I thought it was. Inter and Man
Oh my
United.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hold up.
Fuck off.
Pass it.
In the middle.
You got to score
Oh,
this.
that was a little off.
Oh no, that's
Le Petit
Doué.
France.
What a
Oh,
Who the
tackle.
mon
fuck
Dieu.
that is? That's
What a
Barcola.
tackle.
screwed it up. He
Holy
screwed it
shit,
up.
bro. On a
In-
yellow and you're
Wow.
doing that shit?
He screwed it up.
Inter
David Raya
and Man
fuming.
United bigger than Milan and Arsenal. Fire Tudor and Arteta.
Is that offside? No, that's not offside.
Wait, what? Inter and Man
That
United
should've
bigger
been a
than
goal.
Milan and Arsenal. So you missed.
Agreed.
Fire Tudor and Arteta.
Wow, what a
Agreed.
tackle.
Lil Oop or Asna Stink.
Little loop.
Right now, I don't know. They're kind of letting the moment get to them right now.
Desiré.
Well, bro, you're
Farouk-
down 2 goals.
Farouk Uduk Pala, I believe in the comeback. It's on.
I believe. I still believe.
Gotta believe, bro. If you're an
Arsenal-
Arsenal fan, you gotta believe.
Wait for the set piece though.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Let's wait for
What
it.
the fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know what
Look
was
at
going
me.
on there.
Cavada is bigger than Inter.
Agreed.
Okay.
Lucien Riquet. Il est fâché. Pourquoi?
If you could choose any manager for your club right now, who would you take?
I'm going with mine, bro.
So does that mean he's the best in the world?
You're telling me if you
He's
got
good with that
offered
guy.
right now Pep Guardiola to come to Inter, you say no?
I don't know.
What's
It'll never
your-
happen.
That's a tough
fuck that! It
situation.
would never happen. I need a yes or no.
No, I want Inzaghi, bro.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. I agree as an Interista.
Yeah, there we go. 2 CL finals in
Is
3
that
years.
how we're supposed to do it? Is
2
that,
CL,
is that
2 CL
how,
how
finals
it
in 3
works?
years, bro.
is that how it works? We're supposed to just sound
What is
stupid?
blood?
Yeah.
Okay. Bro, imagine if Varvar's team is the only one that wins a European trophy this season. The rage bait is going to be wild.
No.
Oh my god, bro. We count Europa Leagues now. We actually.
Shit,
Oh
bro,
my
there's
god.
only
yeah,
fucking-
yeah, yeah.
Bro, once again,
There's only 3.
we went
European
through
trophies.
this at the beginning of the season. I told you Europa League's useless. You guys told
Exactly.
me it's a European trophy.
It was a bad touch, good tackle.
Yeah, but
Perfect
it's
timing.
What we meant by that is that you were discounting Europa League as some
It's a European
fodder
trophy.
It's
a
okay.
European
It's okay,
trophy.
Millie. We don't need.
Your
It's a
agenda-
major trophy,
Varvar,
right?
your
We don't
agenda
need it.
switched over.
We have Varvar.
No, I don't give a
on
fuck.
camera saying like maybe 10 times so far.
The
this season.
trophy is worthless. Itself is worthless, but I get to play UCL by winning it, so it's important that we win it.
But why would you want to play UCL?
Okay.
Your Europa level
we're just
team.
saying fucking stupid shit now, I guess.
Bro, you're 15th place.
Yeah.
You don't
Oh,
deserve
my
to
God.
play European football.
We won Europa League though. Mas Antonio was not mentioned on U21 future GOAT.
Definitely deserves a mention.
on our reaction there. Yeah, that's true.
Stepan Gladden says W
Saka.
Twitch stream.
That's a good ball though.
Always.
That's a good ball.
Biggest streamers on Twitch. Real ones know. Kazi says, who's in Paris right now? Millie.
Declan Rice.
Arsenal
Paris
right now.
Saint-Germain.
Currently Arsenal.
Currently 2 football teams.
Sam says, Liverpool fan here supporting Inter to win the CL and for Millie and the real Inter fan Varvar.
Appreciate it, bro.
Liverpool fans twerking for Inter? What up?
Felix Farnsworth says, Millie should date the blue-haired liberal.
Will she make another appearance maybe?
I don't know. Inter CL final. We're gonna have to wait and see.
On the big screen?
Guys, don't worry. Arteta phase 12 plus new striker plus new left wing will win a Carabao Cup.
He's going to give another motivational speech with the light bulb.
Bro, that should have happened 3 years ago, Millie. When you sent it this morning, I'm like, bro, this guy's so out of touch.
No, I just thought it was funny. I've never seen that clip.
Edinson invented the light bulb.
He got what's it called?
He got
Burnt for that?
cooked.
He got cooked for that. Like he's been
Yeah, a
cooked
while
for that many
He
times.
made someone come and steal shit from their players just to tell them you always have to be ready. He
Unreal.
made a guy come to the dinner.
Yeah, it was an interview.
Oh yeah, that.
Arteta, how about some
Stealing the
tactics?
phones
hired
and
some
shit.
Inter
Yeah,
ultras
that
to
I
come
heard.
rob people.
That I know.
How about some tactics, I beg?
Martinelli already looks gassed, brother. He had some good chances.
He's running a lot.
It's only the 33rd minute.
Millie, have you finally accepted Varvar as an Interisto?
Yesterday you were dabbing him up.
Yeah, for real.
I won't say anything. Right now, he's on an interim basis.
How United win a trophy before Arsenal? Bro, it's called club heritage, bro. Get used to it.
Bro, already saying that you won the trophy is crazy.
I know it's insane.
Like, you haven't even made the
Our
final
last
yet.
trophy is also
goodness.
before Arsenal. So
Oh my goodness, well done. And
C'est le temps de jouer.
you can't play hero ball right now, bro. Gotta play as a team.
If we want to win this, we gotta do it together.
Gotta do it as a team, guys. If you want to win, it's on us. Arteta, you think he's freaking out right now?
No.
Cool, calm, and collected.
W Instagram Live.
As per. Oh. PSG, they just swarm, man.
You gotta move this ball.
Yeah.
Switch, bro.
Bro, please.
It's clean.
Bro, Odegaard.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Doesn't matter. That was going to end up passing back to his box.
It doesn't matter, literally.
I was told that PSG don't sit back.
They're up 2-0 in a European tie. This is how Hansi Flick should have played.
Yeah.
They were up when it was 0-0. They were still playing sitting back.
I don't see this as sitting back, but
Oh, I forgot that this is going forward, bro. This is worse than Udinese 2019.
sitting back for you is passing the ball in the back.
No, they're not even passing the ball in the back. They can't even keep possession.
They have possession right now.
On defense, they're 10 men in the back. They have 4 people on Saka.
Are you expecting them to play
God
like
forbid,
man,
Inter,
man
God
on
forbid
man?
Inter do this.
I'd get ripped for it.
Exactly.
Excuse me?
The
Oh,
double
boy.
standards when it's some drippy team that has drippy wingers.
I literally gave
Oh.
Inter its credits.
Arsenal?
Bro's making up agendas on the spot right now.
No.
Pachu.
Oh, Thierry.
Shamim, Firms and Pala both knocked out, and that's sad. Millie, teach me why I shouldn't be bad.
Enjoy the game, bro.
Steph trades 3 Prem teams dropped by the McDonald's League Champions conversations.
Damn.
Actual conversations.
Yeah,
The
but
McDonald's League.
I mean, we all know PSG's at a different level compared to the rest. Come on now.
Like Varvar said with Liverpool, bro, losing to PSG is
honorable.
It's honorable.
Yeah,
Your words, not mine.
but you see, Arsenal did the worst out of all the Prem teams. At least Aston Villa kept it to 1 goal.
And what did Liverpool do?
Made it depends.
How many goals they concede, bro?
2?
Literally.
I don't know. I'm asking you, bro.
I think it was 2 or 3.
I forgot about that game a long time.
Champion 2.0, only 24 days left until Varvar fulfills his childhood dream to watch his team win the CL.
Oh, Tabarouette.
I'm winning 2 European trophies in 1 week. Kevin, I'd like either of these to win, but I need Millie R9.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Well done. Oh,
Low key,
be
if
careful.
Martinelli fell there, that would have been 10. You see, that's
poor.
why these players have low IQ.
Poor.
Yeah, that should have been. You should have just fell there.
Yes.
Contact on the ankle.
It was there.
He did can cook Hakimi though.
Yeah.
Not difficult.
I don't think Hakimi was. Oh, that was very close to being a very bad foul. Okay. The way down the wing, trying to lay it up. I don't know. Barcola in the striker position, not looking too.
It ain't working.
Not looking too good right now. Oh, well
How
done.
to
was
join
nice.
Patreon. It's
done.
in the
It's in the link.
chat. It's at the top.
It's pinned.
Pinned.
Kevika. Kevika.
How did he even get through?
Do we count
Well,
that
he
as
didn't
going
get through. Yeah, exactly. He didn't get through. So technically, let's
I
say
just
I'm
kick the ball
1v1
to
with
you-
Saliba, and I just fucking boot the ball down the field. Did I get past Saliba?
I count that, bro.
Yeah.
Microanalyzing anything that anybody says is a very sad life,
Bro, we're Twitter tacticals, bro.
Get the scrolls in.
We're Twitter tacticals on this side of the
Serie A fan realizes that
good
corners
tackle.
are
Good
goal
tackle,
scoring
proper.
chances.
proper tackle in it.
Serie A fan learns what a DLP is.
No Shodegaard is ass. Arsenal
He's playing well.
Arsenal
The
need
double standards
Dumfries.
for Odegaard
He's
is
not
great.
playing well right now. He's playing all right. He's
Odegaard
not
is playing well.
No, he's not playing well.
Prem fan learns about midfielder.
I think
moving
his
the ball.
his decision making hasn't been that great. Holds on to the ball too long.
By what metric?
Well, no, there's opportunities for their wingers to score, and he holds on to the ball to go more into the center.
Milius Fratesi officially an Inter legend.
Inter cult hero.
Bro, yesterday you guys made like 6 new cult heroes.
I know,
Summer, Acerbi.
but it's weird. It's weird.
Mkhitaryan.
It just spawned.
If you don't win the whole thing, then you don't go down as that legend. Like it's kind of just like a memory. It's like, okay,
Acerbi
yeah, you
becomes
did
a
well.
cult hero regardless.
But it should be 2 CL finals with Inter. I take that, bro.
You brought a guy that had no expectations. That was supposed to be your backup center back.
Yeah,
Became a starter and brought you to 2. Well,
He's-
helped bring you to 2 Champions League finals.
he's older than his backup. That's what's crazy. Like De Vrij is younger.
Yeah. But the Vrij is just washed.
Like he's not at the same level as he.
Remember the Conte, De Vrij, Skriniar?
Conte, that was one of my favorite teams of all time, bro. He won MVP, defensive MVP in Serie A.
Calcio.
Now Skriniar is sitting on the bench.
Skriniar sucks.
Where even is he?
Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce. Well, he probably starts at Fenerbahce.
Oh my goodness.
But he's on loan, right?
I don't even know.
think so. I'm not sure.
I doubt anybody spends 30 mil. How much did they pay him? Why was it for
No,
free?
it was a salary. The salary is big, I think, on Skriniar.
Yeah,
I could be
salary was
wrong
big.
about all this, but that was the whole reason why he left.
Yeah, he wanted. I don't know. I actually don't remember that.
Dude, Millie is never reading chats. He should be doing something like Varvar Firms and Pala, for example, twerking.
Oh, okay. João Neves steals the ball. What are you doing?
Too complicated.
Mr. Freaky, can we have some W's for Spurs? Firms, if you don't ship me Burrata, I'll take 2 of yours. Forza Inter.
Two of what?
2 of your Burak.
I'll take 2 yours. I don't know.
Well done, João Neves.
Burata revoked.
Why are you supposed to bring in Burata? Huh?
Yanked.
15 mil option for Skriniar.
For Fener?
They don't take that.
Do you know how he's played this season, or you're just
That reeks.
Just a hater.
Gotta hate watch when I can.
your favorite player just 2 years ago, by the way, or 3 years ago?
Bro, I used to idolize this guy.
Shamim, guys, can you stream the final in space or something? Last time Inter scored a goal, Millie caused 8 tectonic plates to shift.
My bad, bro.
Felt that in Singapore.
They're mad that you're not jorking it no more.
Get to work.
Okay.
Oh, that's crazy work, bro.
He's still
Okay.
going.
Damn.
I mean, we could say that this game's kind of a bit anticlimactic after.
Yeah, the
First 10 minutes.
standards.
The issue is that like we bagged a 10 out of 10 last night, and now we're getting shown a 7 out of 10 in front of
Yeah.
our face. But like the 7 out of 10, like you should just be happy that you got a 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
but
you
you're
know.
not.
Yeah, just enjoy the game.
If it's 2 a.m., you're happy with a 4.
Just, not
But it's
until the lights go
3
on.
in the afternoon.
But the night just started.
Yeah.
Or I've been up for a long time.
Oh,
All these always with the hypotheticals.
always with the scenarios. Thomas Party. Bukayo Saka. They got a game plan for him. They got to keep him on the byline and just squeeze.
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 Firmly grasp it.
Oh, Saka in a bit of space. Little one-on-one action. Oh, just needed a touch there. Just needed a touch.
Marino.
My Reina.
What would Pala do if Hoyland goes to Juve? Did you see that supposedly primary target Tuttosport says for the
Okay,
transfer
Tuttosport.
window?
To sport.
Again,
How do they even come to this information?
talk to me when Big Fat.
They don't.
says
They
it.
just to sport.
Honored
What a
one.
shot.
Pala, happy graduation. Here's $2 and wanker.
Thank you. Bro.
Oh, Saliba.
Shamim, sometimes I feel bad for Millie and then I remember what he did to me in the locker room.
Pushing how much? 30 or 40?
No, Shamim actually just got in university.
Oh, that's.
That's the type of shit that
was
Millie
like
knows.
J Balvin.
Millie, Millie, who are those two people?
I have no idea.
Millie's that one friend that you show him some random celebrity and he tells
I'll
you
figure it out.
exactly who it is.
PSG always got the stars out.
What's up, MCM baby?
How many viewers we have right now?
2.1K.
2.1.
2.1 Dons. Seeing if
Dons.
Arsenal could come back.
Get up.
Get up.
Cavada became a faker ever since he got to PSG.
For real.
He was never like that at Napoli.
People are saying,
Novel.
thank God they took away the away goal rule. Because last night it would have been a different game.
No, last night would have been tied.
And no, I know, but Arsenal, Barca would have played differently if the away goal rule was. Inter would have played
Yeah, I was gonna
differently.
say I don't think Barca is able. to
Inter, they would have had 3 away goals. They would have just played for a draw.
Yeah.
That is true, I guess.
Saka? Oh. Where's boy.
Nobody's trailing. No,
No.
we're just
they're
letting
not
that
they're
shit
not
ride.
committing men up.
Nice.
Because then this happens.
Damn.
Boy.
Skriniar to Juve for 25 mil and Hoyland to Juve loan plus obligation of 60 mil.
Bro, just
Who
give
says
us-
no?
Loan
us
plus
Lukaku,
obligation
while
60
we're at it.
Oh my goodness.
Ship us Lukaku. We'll take Matic.
Loan plus
Why are you acting like Lukaku wouldn't be your best player? You're laughing, but I'm not.
You actually are laughing.
Like, would
Wanker.
Lukaku actually be Juve's best player right now?
Bro. I don't talk about ex-Inter players, bro. Yeah, he would be good. He would be very good for Juve. Best? Let me think about it. Thuram's still up there.
Eli, my girl appreciated the video. Cheers, guys. Kalma Ellie.
Calma,
Eli and Ellie are dating?
Yes.
I don't know. I think maybe Eli has a fictional girlfriend that he's just trying to get us to.
An imaginary
I
girlfriend.
don't think so. Not in my fictional world. Calma, Ellie.
Fake Krynick. Thank you.
Our boy from Quebec City, wasn't his girlfriend's name Ellie?
No, it's Elliot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ellie and Ellie.
No, it
No.
can't be.
Eli. Mr. Freaky. Hit a like button, boys.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Freaky
Doing a better
Burrata.
job than us.
Yoka
Burrata's back.
Sports. I just started watching you guys, but I can tell Vavar is the alpha here, even if he roots for a garbage club. Also, Firms is a beta.
Well,
So beta, bro.
Beta cuck.
You beta.
No, Millie's definitely the beta cuck.
Yoka Sports, get with the program. You got everything wrong there.
Yeah, watch it. Just
Start
brush up
watching a
on-
little bit more.
Yeah, brush
Check
up
out
on
White
some of our
Rooms.
older videos.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Millie's definitely the most beta cuck out of all of them.
For real. What a beta.
Sigma.
What was yesterday? What was the joke with the beta yesterday?
That Millie's a
So
fucking
beta.
beta cuck fucking club.
You're so
Bro,
beta.
you're literally
Anyways,
repping
you
the
want to
same
see my
club now.
Yu-Gi-Oh collection?
Yeah, I'm here to change the club. The culture
True.
needs changing.
It's true. First thing he did, Interistos. No more
Yeah.
Interistas.
No more feminine shit.
But he still calls himself a Madridista.
Yeah. Make it
Madristo.
Just changing grammar rules. Let's see Owa of Vava.
Owa.
Varvar the
Oh
type.
My
Yeah,
lord.
pitch. Send him, ma!
Fucking hell, bruv. Stopping the whole play.
Deckers, yeah.
Yeah,
Saka?
Nothing's gonna happen here. Yep.
Just down the middle.
Varvar the
But
type to say his girl would cheat and call himself the Oracle. DVS.
That shit was
It,
funny.
gotta get a win somehow.
it would suck, but imagine if Inter make it to another final just to let another team with no champions win.
Oh, that storyline reeks.
My stomach.
Inter giving
That
one of these
reeks, for
teams the
real.
first Champions League.
Oh.
Eli, it is Eli and Ellie. Unfortunately, she's a real pain in my ass.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
Can I have a conversation with her, bro? God damn.
El Palma.
Sound like you're already married for 25 years, bro.
Shamim, Varvar, stop calling Millie a beta. Trust me, he's a top. You should have written a bop.
Barbara, would you
I
be,
think it was a
Barbara,
play
are
on
you a
word.
bottom or a top?
Whatever they need me to be, bro.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
beta.
that's
some
the most beta shit I think you've
That's
ever
some
said
beta
in
shit,
your
bro.
life on this channel.
Pitching and catching.
What the fuck did you just say?
Football podcast, by the way.
Bro, Millie looks like Foot Crunch.
I see it.
Might have to start wearing a bandana,
Yeah.
headband.
Pala, who do you really realistically want for Juve? No Osimhen or Tonali?
Fuck you.
That's the comment, bro. That's not
Maldini.
me.
Who said that?
Aslani FC.
Oh, by the way, AC Milan
Halftime.
legend.
I'll let you finish.
legend.
I'll let you finish.
Legend Paolo Maldini.
Ooh.
Rumored, by the way, was sent a contract offer by Juventus.
Puta madre, coño.
And rejected.
Didn't reject yet.
Didn't.
Thinking
you're-
about
Right
it.
away, he didn't reject.
then you look-
Thinking about
Then
it.
you look at the sources,
Yeah.
and the same sources you make fun of. Tutto Sport,
Thinking
Gazzetta
about
dello
it.
Sport.
Bro,
Miss.
You sent it with a
AC
guy with
Milan
590 followers called
legend.
Juve Inside.
No, check the other. Look it up. Look up Maldini.
Five-
Bro, Maldini
509.
didn't even reject as soon as bro, that's crazy. Bro, that's
Imagine,
crazy.
He didn't-
imagine
Bro, that means
Target.
he looked at it and thought about it.
Yeah.
So Juve, this is how Juve is working nowadays.
Legend Paolo Maldini.
Milan players, I need all of them because Milan is better than Juve. Get Kalulu. That's the best I could get.
Kalulu would be your best center back. That's not
Yeah.
I'm here.
I
And
looked
I
at
see how he's
Maldini and I
helping
don't see anything, bro. Other
Yeah,
than
because
this-
Milan's a small club.
Other than
Nobody
this
cares.
Juve Inside.
Bro,
The
because he got
sources at
inside
Pala
scoop.
FC are 500 followers and below.
That's honestly a worse source than Tutto Sport.
No, that's
No,
not the main
Maldini is
source.
going to Juve. It's confirmed.
I'll
Bro.
show you, bro. I'll show
It's
you.
definitely confirmed, bro.
Eric Lines, Sampdoria, biggest club in Italy, Forza Doria.
Samp.
Sampdoria fan in our comments is crazy.
Piontek Glazer,
We appreciate that. Boom, 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 boom.
Dick game so skillful, fine shit, start calling me Dybala, and you should bring back hot takes, Piontek out.
Dybala.
Piontek out.
Actually, I just found something while I was looking for this news.
Revelations over at Pala FC.
Let's see Tutto Sport.
AC Milan idol Paolo Maldini has revealed that he was a Juventus supporter before joining AC Milan as a youngster.
That can't be true because
Maldini-
his father, Cesare,
Bro,
played
do you
for,
hear who's
played
speaking?
for Milan.
It's
The
one- football.
number one source of absolute bullshit.
Oscar
You don't
Valley
believe in
is-
one football?
Oscar Valley is Box to Box podcast saves me every day during work lunch hour. 15 of those minutes is me edging to firms at customer toilet.
God damn. God damn.
no comment.
We appreciate that you're enjoying
appreciate
the
the
pod, bro.
support.
Appreciate it, bro.
Leave it at that.
Dimitri P says Sampdoria fan in 2025. Pack it up, Unk. Buffon left 47 years ago.
Forza Ostia Mare, Roberto.
You didn't play for Samp?
Who are your Pope candidates?
The South American. Oh no.
No.
The
As a Filipino guy?
Filipino guy.
Filipino
Right.
guy. Sick as
Gordon says rise up, Catania enjoyers.
fuck. Yeah, Catania, Munevra.
Catania.
Misa, bro, it's over. Shout out to Yusuf, who's at the game right now. If PSG does go through, may they win it all.
Yeah, that's the Yusuf I was talking
It's
about.
true.
He's at the PSG
We
game.
wished
That's
him
nuts.
luck. We wished him luck.
Yeah.
Hopefully makes it out.
Paula, how do you feel about Hoyland linked to Juve?
Man, they're really ripping
No.
you on that
Stuck
Hoyland.
business.
I don't. If that happens, joke of a club
Yeah.
on camera.
On camera.
On camera.
So the copium is going to be crazy.
The copium.
You're so opium.
You fixing me up?
Giving you a little hairline.
Appreciate it, bro. Or we're just doing a
little bit of this,
and
a
then
little bit of
and
that.
okay, no problem.
Okay,
No,
no.
I should be fine. And then
That did
and then,
nothing.
and now I'm at the
Perfect.
same place
That
I
did
was
nothing.
before. Totally fine. Are we able to see the stats?
Oh, yeah, true.
Halftime, if anyone
Was wondering
was wondering.
if this absolutely.
First of all, Arsenal, first 10 minutes, could have been up 2-0.
Yeah.
Could have definitely been up 2-0. They came out of this game. They started this game front foot. Needed to get rid of that 1-0 lead.
Some huge Donnarumma saves.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
what a performance so far. Donnarumma frontrunner for game MVP.
For the Ballon d'Or.
Up there.
Bro, I'd give it to him. But yeah, right now Arsenal winning the
Not
XG
enough.
battle.
It's crazy because Arsenal, like, literally, this is a do or die moment. Down 2-0. You need 2 goals. And we'll see in the second half, but so far, I don't think there's enough attacking intent.
It's not even attacking intent.
It's just lack of
Yeah.
the ability to get to the net.
There's just nobody
they're
in good
committing men
positions.
forward. It's just it's Saka on the wing trying to cut in and fucking shoot, and nobody's making runs at the second post. Like
I agree. It
intent
just
is
seems like
there.
only 3 or 4 players are committing to the attack. Doesn't seem really. And then you have 6-7 PSG defenders back. It's very tough to score.
Oak9X, as a Barca fan, Inter better win this fucking thing.
That's what I was wondering. Barca fans in the chat, are you guys supporting Inter Or are you not supporting Inter because they beat you? What's the sitch?
I think Barca fans should support Inter.
Barca fans they're usually butthurt. They're like me.
It was a good game, bro. Like it's not like Inter didn't win randomly. It was just a fair game. The winner was Inter, and I mean I don't think Barca fans want PSG to win, because then Dembele is up there for Ballon d'Or too.
And
Yeah.
Antonio Vengochea like mode is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is.
All the Barca fans are saying Inter they want to win.
Yeah. And Arsenal fans, if they win the Champions League,
not this-
good luck with that.
not the option.
There we go. We back. But yeah, it seems like Arsenal
They're
dominating
all
more
saying Inter. I want
Yeah.
Inter to win so Rafinha wins the Ballon d'Or.
because why?
Champion
they take out
2.0, isn't it?
PSG?
Champion 2.0, don't know.
Wait, what?
Cardi becoming Pope. Who says no?
Me.
Cardi, Pope,
The Pope,
the Church,
the Vatican.
Sistine Chapel.
For instance, he meant that if Inter beat PSG, let's say, in the CL final,
Yeah.
then pretty much everyone that's a Ballon d'Or front runner is on like a level playing field, because then none of them
That's
would have
fair.
won
Yeah, that's
Champions
true.
League.
Fair. It's fucking sad. That you're hoping that the team with no Ballon d'Or
Omar
competition
says
wins the
Donnarumma-
Champions
I
League.
don't think it's because of that, but
Omar
It is-
says
it's literally that.
Donnarumma.
What's what they're saying?
Donnarumma, AC Milan legend, by the way.
if he could stop Inter in the final,
What, the
where
all
does
is
that-
forgiven?
Where does that? What does that do for his Milan legacy? If
Absolutely nothing.
he gets it back.
like if he drops.
doesn't. He
Like
gets
if he
a- what do
drops.
you mean?
If he drops a Courtois performance against Liverpool,
Il mio capitano.
bring him
Bro.
back.
Shameless.
No, not bring him back. You can stay there.
Shameless.
He's in a better team right now.
Shameless.
You guys let Dean Huysen go. You guys let Dean Huysen go. Meanwhile, these guys have let 2 world-class players leave their club in the last 5 years.
Yeah,
Bro,
and
they're
then
gonna
we
have
won
2
the
players in the
league,
Champions
bro.
League final.
Unlike Juventus, who let
Well,
Dean Huysen go.
congrats.
Congratulations on winning the league.
Where's,
Thank you,
where's
bro.
your club right now?
Two
Better than yours right now.
2 players.
Yeah, 2
Two of
cups.
your,
Where's
two
yours?
of your big players are going to be in a CL final, potentially, as it stands. You're going to have Donnarumma, your starting goalkeeper,
And
in a CL
Calhanoglu.
final, and Calhanoglu in a CL semifinal. in a CL final.
And Darmian.
I didn't even
And
say.
Darmian.
Yeah.
And a Cherby.
Yeah.
So Milan DNA is all over the place.
God,
Juventus DNA,
Milan
however,
just
is
everywhere,
nowhere, bro.
Final.
You guys let Dean Huysen
Oh
go.
my
Meanwhile,
God.
Tonali, Paqueta,
Guys,
Donnarumma.
Kefren Turam is the best player at the club right now.
He is.
Bro, he is.
He is.
Bro, he
It's
is.
sad, but he is. Sad.
Went from Pogba to Kefren Turam.
Wolf in blue. Yildiz for Hoyland. Who says no?
Hoyland.
Man United.
Yildiz.
Everyone.
Hoyland Yildiz.
Manchester Juventus.
Honored
Maldini-
one. Real
Maldini, our
talk.
new director.
Honored one says, real talk. You guys always make my Sundays and Mondays so much better. Can't wait for the live stream for the final. And Varvar, we need that Inter jersey again for the final. Interisto, stand up, Forza.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Honored
it, bro.
one
Goat.
goat.
Those words always put a smile on my face, man. We'll see you at the CL final.
Angel Medina, Millie, can I get a ala Inter? Much love, boys. W stream ala Madrid and Forza Inter.
We don't really say alla Inter, but we say Forza Inter.
Okay, but you
We
have
say
to say it.
ala Inter.
Alla Inter.
Alla Inter.
Alla Inter.
Start bench, sell Lloyd Kelly, Gabbia, Gatti.
Start Gatti.
Gatti starts.
Start Gabbia,
Low-key,
sell Gatti, and
sell
sell
Gabbia.
the other guy.
2 cells.
Yeah. First 2 sells ever.
Lloyd Kelly,
Keep Gabbia because we're Milan and we're ninth
keep
place.
Gabbia.
Yes.
But
and then sell
Kalulu and
Lloyd Kelly.
Kirkabal, though.
But don't buy another center back. Sell a center back, and then buy 2 more right backs.
And win 2
Literally.
trophies.
And now you're AC Milan.
Win 2
Congratulations.
trophies while Arsenal and Juventus are both on the couch.
Holy
Same
yeah.
couch as Milan, by the way.
Buy Emerson to replace
Standards.
Calabria. Okay.
Master
Then
dropping
Calabria
points
becomes a good right
were
back
up
on another
2-0.
team. And then double down and buy another shit right back. So now you have 3 shit right backs.
And dunk on Juventus.
Yes.
And win a trophy.
And my only good wing fullback is going to Real Madrid in the summer.
They're still going. It's crazy work.
Hala, do you want Gintoli to stay at Juve?
No.
And how do you feel about sources like Nico Skira?
Bro,
That's
Nico
his,
Schira's
that's his
the goal.
number 1 source.
Nico Schira the goal.
Giuntoli out.
Totally
For once,
out.
I trusted Allegri. Allegri had the right mentality. He didn't want Giuntoli there. Listen, Giuntoli worked at he worked before, but not at Juventus. Just too much pressure. I don't know.
Are you guys live streaming the El Clasico on Sunday?
Well, that's a game time decision because it is Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day.
It's the day of the mothers.
I will be in Roma.
We have
How
mothers.
lovely.
We do have
we
mothers.
do be having mothers,
We have
so
mothers.
Man, my mother.
Sometimes it's easy to forget, but
Yeah.
It's the day of my
we
mother.
do have a family.
Yeah, we do have a
That we
life
need to
outside
attend.
of Box Trucks. Sometimes we forget.
We just live in this room.
Well, this room I think is the most used.
We were bred in a lab just to make football content.
We're in the lab and shit.
8 players from 2023 finals still on Inter.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Most of our starters. Everyone else kind of just swap pieces.
Crazy.
But that's why we got that CL final DNA. Just don't choke.
Millie is my mother.
Oh, cool. I do think, though, personally, I do think that Man City team that we faced is a more difficult team than these two.
Of course.
So,
Bro, Man City won a treble.
yeah, I know. So for me, and they routed everyone in that CL,
undefeated.
in that CL run. So for me, if we did well versus Man City in that final, I think I'm confident in that CL final.
Yeah, but you gotta take into consideration Inter's coming in with players that got older. The experience is still there, which is good.
Yeah, but I think we've kind of debunked that age issue.
Yeah, but you guys
Bro,
played better that
you cannot
season.
convince me Mkhitaryan is not doping.
People were saying he's on compound V.
Yes, bro. Because
saw
at
that.
Arsenal, this guy was finished, bro. Physically, this
And
guy
that's
was
Even at
before-
Roma.
Roma
Even
he was-
after
Yeah,
Arsenal.
but he was playing as almost like a second striker cam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't convince me that this guy's not doping.
What happens, okay, if a team wins the Champions League and then one of their players gets caught for doping?
Revolt.
I think they maybe potentially lose their medal.
Deduct Juve 15 points.
Probably. Probably.
Devoya asked, would you do Allegri 3.0? Who says
No.
Allegri
that's only
3.0.
something- that's
3.0.
the shit
Crazy.
Milan would do.
Bro, that's a
Rent-free.
generation of Juve that's just like you don't want to watch.
Yeah, you don't want to go backwards. Milan did though.
Yeah.
Unreal rent.
And don't say rent free because you're rumored to go.
Oh my
you're,
God,
you're
he's
rumored.
gay. It's too easy.
You're rumored to go
Unreal
for
rent-free.
Allegri.
Don't
You
say
can't. You
rent-free.
can't fake that. You can't like pretend that I'm getting
Rent-free.
rage baited. You can't pretend.
Should we
that.
put a poll up? Milan or Juventus right now?
God, bro.
Bro, you're ninth place.
Rent free.
You're 9.
Let's debunk it.
One's in a CL
am I
spot.
tripping? They're ninth place.
The
They
other
don't-
one's gonna be in one
they're
competition
not-
next
we need-
year.
they're
This is
not
why we have
playing-
polls on
They're
YouTube.
not playing Champions League next season. Am I tripping?
Wait, if you win Coppa Italia, you do make Europa League though.
Europa League.
We count major trophy.
You can.
Well, according to Vava, yes.
Let's just pop up the stats low key.
Millie,
That's
how
easy stat.
happy are you that you got rid of Onana?
I was upset when he left, but I'm happy we have Summer.
So you're gonna put the poll up or?
I don't know if Vavra knows how to do it.
Wait, they can't see.
Oh, just keep scrolling and then
Oh shit, they
Wait.
still can't see.
okay, there it is. Milan,
Sorry, I
bro,
have to
that's
scroll a lot to
crazy.
get to Milan.
Just put the poll, bro. You're scared.
The pull, bro. Do it.
Okay, bro.
Like I don't give a fuck enough about this poll, bro.
I agree, bro. But some people want to prove their point so bad.
You're the one that's asking for the poll.
You're the one who put up the foot mob.
Firm's getting
Anyways,
rage baited. It's so funny.
how's Arsenal doing?
Firms gets so unhinged. He starts bringing up random things.
How's
Oh
Arsenal
my
doing?
god, bro.
Firms is getting rage baited.
Bro, how did we get to the
Classic
Milan
salty
Juve
Milan
conversation,
fan.
bro? Guys, you gotta understand. People in the comments are trying to rage bait right now.
I know, I understand, but Firms is just really salty right now.
Don't feed into the rage bait.
Not with the rage bait.
Yeah.
Oak 9X. I'm also a Chelsea fan. Arsenal can't go through.
Oh, okay. So there are some
Yeah,
multiple
Chelsea
agendas
fans
here.
are praying for Arsenal's downfall.
Start bench sell Pala Millie Firms.
You tell us, bro.
And then he replies, "Can I pick neither?" Milan 70% right now.
Milan are ninth place. I don't care about what fucking
Lift
people
that.
say.
That's the biggest achievement of
But
Juve.
I have a
You
question.
count that as a
Firms.
trophy over
Okay.
at box to box, bro. Won
Firms,
the
I know
poll.
there's a lot going on in your head, but do you understand that you're not playing Champions League next year?
Deadbeat Della live
Cups.
stream poll.
Are you sure that? Are you sure
Two
that
cups.
makes
They're
you happy?
saying that Milan have a double.
Yes, but they're not playing
Well,
Champions.
right now we don't know. Right now
They're
it's a
not
single.
playing Champions League, bro.
But none of your teams are undefeated in Europe, so this really doesn't matter. Shamim, Firm's the type of guy to be scared to call Sonic the Hedgehog at 3 a.m.
Why?
I mean, Inter only have one loss in Champions League.
Hey,
this year.
Pala, PSV fan here. How is it after our UCL match?
Bro, same couch, brother. Couch.
One loss? That's cute. I don't know what losses are.
Leverkusen 1-0.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what a loss is.
Okay, so if I drew Leverkusen 0-0, all of a
You'd
sudden
be
I'm in the
undefeated in
conversation?
Europe,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, cool.
Then I know who you are.
Yeah. You. So he officially just
No,
gave himself
no,
Interisto.
because
You.
no,
You.
because
Live
as
on
an
YouTube.
Interisto,
Who are you?
As an Interisto, I know how to be humble.
Oh my god.
I know how to be humble, and I know I should not chat to Man United fans because they're undefeated in Europe and we are not.
Can't play both agendas, bro.
Crazy.
Junif.
So like after this CL semi, are we doing like an Arsenal rebuild or
Must be done.
because like
I don't know. The summer's looking extra.
Game's not done,
spicy.
though.
Arteta needs to get sacked after.
45 minutes.
Prime COVID Arsenal rebuild when, brother? When I read the chat, I know you're just regurgitating.
Oh boy.
Regurgitating tweets, regurgitating chats.
Millie, stop moving fucking right. Holy shit.
I'm not
bro.
doing anything.
Stand straight. Holy shit.
Bro, be straight.
I'm
Come
fine.
on.
I'm straight. I've been. Bro,
Yeah, you are kind of.
You keep moving, fuck.
I'm not moving. Bro, you want me to go straight? I'm like this. I haven't been like this the whole stream.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Comment down below what you think.
Has Millie been drifting?
Has Millie been jorking it?
Guys, I'm sitting at a 45-degree angle for the stream.
Barca rebuild when? Make the cards, bro.
Get ready for this summer, bro. We're gonna have a lot in the pipeline.
A lot of rebuilds.
Oh boy.
Whew.
We should review our rebuilds and then
Like
see-
how many we did of each team?
Yeah, and see like
That would
would
be
it have
sick.
actually worked.
They've all worked. What do you mean?
Of course, literally.
Millie jorking it.
Timer
way
to timer.
too hard.
Timer to timer. Timer to timer. Timer to timer.
Scoreboard.
Timer to timer.
Scoreboard.
Le banc du score.
Millie, why are you jorking it so hard?
And we're off. Straight to
Oh
David
my
Raya.
God, stage 12.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Stage
just
What
12.
the hell?
kickoff glitch.
What the
Stage
hecky?
12.
Real life kickoff glitch. So deflating when that happens.
Bro, like someone told me, bro, it's part of the tactic. Get them deep early.
Oh yeah, when Luis Enrique kicks it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did that again too at the beginning.
Of
They
this
booted
game?
it. Yeah, they booted it right in the corner. Oh, boom. Arsenal have 45 minutes to get back into this.
Oh, horrible pass.
Great pass.
Yeah.
Best left back in the world.
Oh, Odegaard, nice touch.
Send. Oh, come
poor
on. You have
ball.
to send them
Poor ball.
straight.
Vitinha.
Wasn't the pass.
It's actually even more sad if Arsenal loses because I don't think PSG is playing especially well today.
It's pretty even.
Passes are
I'd
just
say.
not good.
Yeah. I feel like Arsenal's positioning is just like in the attacking phase, it's just not there.
Mid.
Yeah.
They have no it factor other than Saka.
They got Marino striker, brother.
I know, but they've proven that they could score with that.
I don't believe that. Inzaghi was able to make Dumfries the it factor.
No,
A good
Hansi
tactician.
Flick was able to make him the it factor.
Well,
I mean,
giving no
Well,
credit.
yeah,
Giving no
give-
credit
Give
to
Inzaghi
Inzaghi
his
is crazy.
credit.
It's not credit to Inzaghi, bro. Dumfries has played like that all season.
What's going on here?
Great tackle by the ref.
Genuinely, lads, be honest. Premier League or Serie A? What the fuck
Premier
do you
League.
think, bro?
Bro, Premier League is a super league.
Bro.
No
Shamim,
ifs, ands, or buts.
Premier League's so good that they actually don't want any teams in the CL.
Shamim, death, taxes, and Millie jorking it in front of thousands.
I'm not jorking you right now.
God damn, this sun, bro. We gotta tell the sun to
I'm
stop
gonna,
during live stream.
I'm gonna try to maybe I put it the other way.
Millie the construction oracle, as per usual.
Yeah.
I think it did.
Firms would be hot with the Lamine Yamal haircut.
The blonde one or the...
Oh my, why is it so open?
Oh, did you get a touch? Well done, Saliba.
Yeah, that was nice.
Varvar hairline rebuild when?
I thought that was a joke towards
It's
me.
not even that bad.
Andre Saravia, Varvar, who has the better future, Juve or Milan? Bro,
Bro.
the issue is that if Juve had kept motherfuckers like...
neither of them having a good future.
No, if Juve had kept people like Hoyson and shit,
Then
Who's the
maybe.
shit? Wait, go on. Who's the shit?
Baden Nakeo, who's having like a fucking almost team of the season in La Liga. Okay, yeah. sure, that's shit. Brother,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go with Milan currently. Right now with the players
Saka,
they have available.
Kavika all of a sudden playing like a left back?
Bro, he's been defending
Bruno
this
can't handle
entire
Saka.
game.
Defend like a lion.
The lion.
The lion doesn't concern himself.
Prime noodle hair firms was truly special.
Noodle hair firms. When did that happen?
Real ones, no.
News to me.
Vent to me, baby. Vent to me, baby.
Oh, poor touch.
When will you guys play chess on Millie's forehead?
Okay, it's not that big, bro.
Milan has a better foundation.
Foundation.
Juventus will buy a Cherby for 100 mil. Man United striker Rasmus Højlund is Juventus summer transfer priority, and Aslani FC may be in the race as well, according to Tutto Sport.
It's a foul. I
Also,
guess not.
Milan are getting millied by Bologna in the Coppa Italia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't wait for
This
Bologna
guy was
to lift
spot
the
on with
Coppa
everything.
Italia. Osaka down. Fucking hell, bro.
Fucking hell.
His day
Should-
just keeps getting worse and worse.
Should I get a divorce? Run poll, please.
I don't think you want to let people decide your marriage.
Millie,
status.
when are you doing the studio rebuild?
Oh, putain. Dembele, il a juste...
So
Imagine being 2-0 down and then you see a Ballon d'Or candidate getting off of the seat.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Arteta telling Timber.
Did you read AL?
Mr.
No,
223?
yeah, I
223.
did.
Studio
Shamin-
rebuild when?
Yeah, firm's looking like Italian Tony Stark.
With the
Damn.
goatee.
I hope I don't have the same ending as him.
Billionaire. Playboy. Philanthropist.
How the fuck do you remember this shit?
Bro, you're wearing a Marvel fiend like I was.
Varvar IRL shot or Fabiano Ruiz goal today? Definitely Varvar
IRL
IRL shot.
Only real ones know that IRL shot.
Yeah. And all that just to get fucking Kyle Walker.
Oh, Joel Neves.
Oh, good
My
tackle.
goodness,
Putain.
playing very well.
This game is so
not a
sloppy.
foul.
Oh my god, he calls
That's
that
not a
though.
foul.
There was like 3 fouls before that.
Millie mustache
Such
rebuild
ball.
when?
It's looking pretty rough. Yeah.
Varvar, if you step foot in Gelsenkirchen, Germany, you will end.
Bro, fuck Gelsenkirchen. I actually been there.
Bro.
There's
What
probably nothing to do
the
there.
fuck
Bro,
happens
there's
in
nothing to do.
Gelsenkirchen,
How
bro?
does that guy even know that place?
We're gonna have
Probably
a
from
strudel.
Gelsenkirchen.
The fuck you be doing there?
Isn't the Schalke Gelsenkirchen?
They're close.
Same shit, different style. Varvar, who is on the Inter Mount Rushmore as an Interisto?
You tell me, bro.
Honestly, I would have to say Giuseppe Meazza.
Meazza, yeah.
Gotta be
figured,
there, right?
Figured he was there.
I would have to say the Ballon d'Or winner, Suarez.
Of course.
Of
Like,
course.
Not even the best known Luis Suarez.
Crazy.
But he's still there.
Well, you recognize them, Varvar.
Zanetti
Okay.
and who's the last? Barella?
Yeah. Okay. If you are a real Interisto, you would say there's not enough spaces on Mount Rushmore. 'Cause we have so
I
many.
watched a short today of asking Inter fans,
Who they pick? I think I saw the same one.
bro, how did they pick Milito over Lautaro?
Yeah, I mean, it's because
Wait,
Milito
that's your
has
Mount
the
Rushmore?
treble. No, they were just comparing positions.
Oh my god, what is this game, man?
Like for
Personally,
me,
I'm a
I'm a
Lautaro.
Lautaro guy.
I'm a Lautaro enjoyer.
It's more like
Yeah.
it depends on what Inter does in this Champions League, I think.
Yes, Milito.
Because Milito did it at
legend-wise, yeah,
Champions
trouble,
League,
yeah.
You know?
Millie, can you actually give us your Mount Rushmore, though?
Yeah,
How many people are Mount
tough
Rushmore?
one.
5?
four.
Four. Oh, it's tough.
For people that don't know Mount Rushmore, it's just like your top four.
Top four. I gotta throw in Giuseppe Meazza, bro.
Yeah, it's a difficult one.
Gotta throw him in there.
Okay, Meazza.
Facchetti,
Conversation. Pepe Bergomi, maybe?
Baresi brother.
No. He was captain.
Did you see Beppe Bergomi
Beppe Bergomi.
commentating for the Italian
Yeah.
channel?
Beppe Beppe.
And Fabio Caressa. I think
Yeah,
Caressa and Bergomi that did.
Fabio Caressa,
You're just
Beppe
fucking making
Bergomi.
up names at this point.
I mean,
They're the two biggest commentators
Yeah.
in Italy, and
like every 2006 commentary that
Yeah.
that we recite, that's them.
Beppe Bergomi, he went crazy on live television. where
Oh,
you're supposed to
Party
be
embarrassing
neutral.
himself.
Who?
Party. But go continue. You said
I'm gonna go
Meazza.
Meazza, Bergomi.
Bergomi?
Yeah.
Bro, this club is
Guy was there for-
fucking minuscule.
Okay.
If,
This is Inter Mount Rushmore, not your.
bro,
stat
Man
Mount
United, you
Rushmore.
know every single player.
Okay. Zanetti. Oh. And can I throw in a modern one?
It's Barella.
No Ronaldo? R9?
Barella
They're
or
long
Bastoni?
enough.
Is this in terms of legend status at Inter or like peak?
Like significance.
Okay.
to the club.
Lukaku.
No.
Shamim, Pala, if you step single foot in Hobart, I will delete you.
I'll make sure to watch out for
Hobart.
Hobart.
Firms, name the 5 best Chelsea players in order. Millie, I'm still waiting for that last one.
And Lautaro probably I'll throw in there if he was
Best
Champions League.
Chelsea players. Lampard. Drogba.
I hate Millie now.
Damn. Sorry, this one was a tough
one
one.
more Rushmore.
Materazzi.
For what?
Someone said Materazzi.
Absolutely not.
Skriniar.
No.
Zanetti, Bastoni, R9, Lukaku.
No. That is a very rough Rushmore.
Sounds better than the one you were talking about.
Bro, this guy said fucking Bergomi or
Okay.
not even the, bro.
So now since you're a self-proclaimed Interisto, do a bit of research.
We're just naming cities in fucking
yeah, this
Italy.
guy's naming fucking Bergamo.
Okay.
Millie, what did they do for your club? Out of curiosity, like a Mayazza.
He was there. Well, Mayatz is the top goal scorer.
What number was
Inter.
Bergomi?
He was 3, I think.
What position?
Center back.
Okay, that makes sense. The
He
3.
was also there for like 20 plus years. You could check. I don't remember.
Kondogbia.
Yep, up there,
makes
45. I think
Doesn't
it
make
was
the
number
cut.
45. Somehow I remember Kondogbia's number.
Fratesi, or not yet?
Not yet. Up there though.
Number 3.
Yeah, as per.
Real Interisto shit right there.
People try to doubt me, bro.
Ali says, would you guys ever cover CPL? I mean, there's not enough demand.
Supply and demand, my brother.
Yeah, it's a
We're
supply and demand thing.
we're the suppliers of the demand. Just for you, my friend. CPL.
Arsenal? No,
Millie.
gotta bring it down
Millie, I'll let you know when there's
when there's something important.
when we're getting even close to.
Oh my
scoring
goodness.
goals.
Oh,
Millie's, they're saying Millie's Nunno makes their Mount Rushmore.
Low key. No Interisto.
he was telling me he was a right back.
Gary,
He was
Gary,
locking up kids
Gary,
back in the day.
Gary
Gone.
Medell. They're saying Gary Medell.
Gary Medell is near a Mount
These
Rushmore.
guys are just naming FIFA cards.
R9, Zanetti, Maicon, Eto.
No, too recent.
R9.
But you're just naming the best players that you're naming
Yeah.
the best players, but
If it's peaks, like you throw in R9.
Like
Taremi, Lukaku, Vidic, Forlan.
Forlan.
the Forlan.
Kivika.
See what he could do. Oh
Holy
my goodness.
chop.
he's locked up.
How does Timber?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Vitinha.
that's enough. Give him man of the match.
Pedri, come outside.
No, that's man of the match right there. That's man of the match
Pedri,
right
come
there.
outside.
That's man of the match right there. That's
man of the
oh my
match.
goodness, I've never seen something.
Man of the
bro,
match. Give him the ball.
Bro, just give him everything.
Forget Pedri.
Man of the match.
Ballon d'Or top 10.
Fuck it. Better than
Yeah,
Pedri.
put that in a highlight. I'm gonna see that for the next 25 years.
Crazy, man.
Mataus.
He's probably there.
He wasn't there long enough.
Really? He won a Ballon d'Or, though.
Yes, he did.
With Inter, no?
Yeah.
Coutinho, Kovacic, Lukaku, Asllani. Millie, Napoli son or Milan daughter?
That's a tough one.
For
Low key Napoli son.
yeah,
That's crazy.
I don't even think that's low key.
Bro, nowhere near.
bro, Milan daughter is
Milan
she's getting her
daughter is,
back
is
blown out.
insane.
That's crazy.
In more ways than one.
I actually met a girl at a club once in Montreal
Milan fan?
that came up to me and said, "Are you from Box to Box?"
She's
so-
an enjoyer.
So then I'm like, for a second, I couldn't believe it, and then I started talking to her, and she was a Milan fan.
Biggest club in the world.
Yeah,
Milan
do.
fan recognizing box to box Pala at a club. That's Torta confirmed.
shout out you if you're watching right now.
Shout out.
Shout
You're
out.
a Torta though.
Definitely was not
Torta
a
to
torta.
torta.
Yeah, that's the reason why I couldn't believe it because she was not a torta.
So things weren't adding up. Saka, corner. Oh, Donnarumma had to get a hand there.
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
Firms, Inter daughter or Juve son?
That's rough.
I'm not even kidding. It's Inter,
Inter
daughter. Like it can't. It's not even. close.
Juve's son is egregious.
Inter daughter's probably chill.
Yeah.
That's insane. Because maybe she just got mixed up with the cities like Milan, and then it's like she started with Inter and got mixed up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Juve is like, oh,
Don't worry, Millie. Don't worry. I told you I'll let you know if we're
Yeah.
gonna concede because it's not happening.
Schneider, low key Inter legend.
No.
wasn't there like long enough.
Oak 9X low key, Barella better than Bruno Fernandes
Bro,
low key.
that's not even low key. That's the highest of keys.
I disagree, but that's okay.
It's okay.
I wouldn't expect you to agree.
Bro, Bruno Fernandes, he's so fucking good. I don't know what the fuck he's doing at my club, bro.
Oh my god, we're not good enough. We don't deserve him. That's beta mentality.
No, we actually don't, because we're
don't
15.
deserve
Our team is actually shit. It's not beta mentality when your team's actually shit. Your team is in a CL final and you're still beta cucking around.
For real.
Hoyland son or Teremi daughter?
Hoyland's son.
Hugo Campagnaro, Nagatomo,
Campagnaro.
Jonathan, or Ranocchia.
That's the
my
Mount Rushmore of all flops.
That's straight
Banter era
ass.
flops.
Tejan Buchanan,
Tejan Buchanan is now considered a banter era flop.
future
No.
Jonathan David.
Andre Saravia says no rage bait. Man U had a better season than Juve and Milan.
If they win Europa League, I agree.
Yeah.
On camera. On camera.
That's kind of
Bro,
crazy,
how can you?
brother.
How can you?
Someone clip that. I need that for future reference.
If.
If,
You need to win the
We already
Europa
won
League.
it. We already won it, bro.
but see, like Milan and Juve weren't in Europa League.
Millie's
We didn't have
drifting.
that.
You see, Millie's drifting.
I'm not.
Millie's drifting.
Millie, stop drifting.
I'm not. Why is this a problem all of a
Jerking,
sudden?
drifting.
Do you see how far away I am?
Bro, every stroke brings you further from God.
Okay.
wow.
Keb.
Should it?
Pala, when is the beating Madrid parade? Because that's all Arsenal fans talk about, and it's the closest thing to success this season. What a trophy, Wanka.
Same couch, brother.
Yep.
Same couch.
Okay.
Man United son or Chelsea daughter?
Not gonna have kids. Celibate. Chelsea daughter, bro, ran through. Ran through.
Millie, are you feeling better after twerking yesterday and almost passing out?
Feeling a lot better, bro.
They clipped it on Discord, by the
Got
way.
my sugar
Yeah.
levels up.
Millie forgot Gagliardini on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
it's true.
almost forgot.
One's a legend.
Gerard Martin daughter or Lucas Vasquez son?
Lucas Vasquez's son. That's
Lucas
not even a
Vazquez's
debate.
son.
By far.
That's a champion. That's a campeón.
I'm a little disappointed in him, but
campeón.
he achieved a lot.
Oh. Party. Oh. Okay.
Arsenal, you're down 2-0. Can you
Turn.
attack?
Can this
Okay.
guy just
Oh, brother.
Bro, 11 men in the box.
Pala, I better not
Yeah.
catch you in Libreville, Gabon.
Gabon.
I don't think you'll have that issue, bro.
Yeah. Don't think that'll be
You
happening.
never, don't burn bridges, bro.
Oh, my goodness. Arsenal, brother.
Bro, there's
This
fucking
guy
11 men in the box.
stinks.
This game's finishing 1-0.
Millie
Yeah,
Yeah, but
forgot.
that pass was disgusting.
Millie forgot Icardi.
Icardi.
One of my favorite players of all time until he left because of his.
Beppe Marotta's eyes need to be on Mount Rushmore.
One for each.
Marotta should be on Mount Rushmore.
He.
The greatest sporting director in Inter history, probably.
In Italian history.
Yeah.
Yes.
Clear.
Il presidente.
He should go to Italy after.
As like the director of Italy.
Yeah.
They must have approached him.
But he likes clubs because he has more. He was able to do more
control.
fraudulent activities.
Yeah, but it's because being I actually don't think he'd be a good fit for Italy because being in a national team is different because you don't have transfers. It's just you literally
His
only
player
have
selection
youth
is
development,
crazy.
but it's youth development.
Where he
more, the
appoints the right
Italian team.
managers with the players he has.
Being
like,
ahead of a federation is more youth development than it is, and Marotta does not youth develop.
He does cycles.
Eli Pala, did Arteta bring out the light bulb?
No, not today. That he just.
Pala, Varvar's son or Millie daughter? Millie daughter would
daughter.
get fucking ran through.
Millie daughter. Varvar's son, I'd probably put him up for adoption.
Steph trades is Martinelli the worst footballer of all time.
No,
I
that's
don't know.
that's,
Odegaard.
that's Barcolo's
Okay,
job.
Millie, do you know this? Because I had this thought that Marotta is the president of the FIGC in Italy.
It can't be.
He can't be.
Gravina, I think, is the.
He has
head.
been elected as a federal councillor for the Lega
He's
Serie
probably
A.
on the board.
Yeah. Which shouldn't be
But
possible.
Lega Serie A. But
Yeah.
not.
Not
Wow.
FIGC.
No.
Because
Devin-
I saw that on Twitter that he got
Twitter.
elected. Twitter.
Devin Story, Varvar, Man City son or Liverpool daughter? Man City son.
Yeah.
Oh. Deckers? Fucking hell.
Holy.
You would actually think Arsenal are like probably tied.
Winning.
I really don't know what you want to see.
Oh my
What a
goodness,
save.
Donnarumma. No other goalkeeper makes
I don't know
that
what
save.
you want to see, Varvar.
Summer did yesterday.
No, but Donnarumma, like, he had to be fully stretched out for that.
Pause.
Pause.
Ruben Padilla, Juve or Inter? What should I choose? Starting Serie A.
If you want to
Depends.
enjoy what you're watching, what
wanna-
a save.
Inter.
If you want to be a bandwagon, you choose Inter.
Inter.
If you want to fight through, if you want to experience a banter era, go for Juve.
Shamim says
go
Millie,
for Milan.
Millie as a daughter, get ready to be grandpa at 25.
brother, please.
Firms, what's your Milan Mount Rushmore, but you can't pick Suso?
Fuck.
That's
That's low key.
fucking hell, ref. Have a word with him, ref.
That's low key a pen.
It's not a pen.
Have a word with him.
It's low key a pen.
Not a
Desiree.
pen.
So sink.
But the ball's going the complete opposite direction.
Oh, that were a good reaction time. That was a deflection there.
It's low key a pen. Andre
Ball's gonna need to
Sarabia,
take a look.
Luca, would you replace Arteta with? Who would you replace Arteta with? Allegri?
Which
Question mark.
Luka are we talking about here?
Not Allegri. Send Arteta to Juve, and then Arsenal go find the manager that you can win Champions Leagues with.
Oh man, Arsenal running out of time to at least get back into this game. They're almost there, but
God damn, this game is ass.
Back shots from Marotta, head from Laporta, or foot job from Papa Perez.
Jesus Christ.
You even come up with this stuff.
Yesterday, we had eyes glued to the television. Now we're debating which president would be the best.
We're doing Mount Rushmores.
Start bench sell.
State of our club.
Why Varvar Goonin?
Yeah, explain yourself, big man. Explain the joke.
Varvar jorking it.
Okay.
Firms Milan Mount Rushmore, no Fernando Torres? Question mark.
No, he doesn't make it.
Oh,
Varchek?
hello. Wait.
It's,
Barchek?
What's happening here? Oh, VAR.
VAR?
VAR. Atienda. Atiendo.
Quiero entender.
Varchek?
Attends. On a chiqui.
They wouldn't do this if there wasn't something.
On a chiqui maintenant.
The
Bro,
ball
I
going
told you, is it the Saka one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, the ball is going the complete different direction. That's a pen.
No, it doesn't matter. You-
I know, but
Get the
sports.
PSG
If the ball's
ultras
going
in
the
there.
other way and I punch someone in the box, the ball's going the other direction, bro.
Oh, hey. Oh, putain.
Oh, putain.
Pour Paris.
Oh,
Pour Paris. Oh, mon Dieu. Oh, mon Dieu. Une pénalité.
Nobody
Pour
even
Paris.
saw
Oh,
that.
mon Dieu.
Miles
Oh,
Lewis
no.
Skelly's such a baller.
No.
Bro, he's so good.
Oh, no.
Bro, Miles
This
Lewis
went-
Skelly, did you see that move?
Yeah, okay. That's not necessarily his fault. That's
My pussy hurts.
That's fucking bullshit.
that's rough. That is
is
a
he
rough,
doing?
rough.
I'll
rough
change
penalty.
the score in advance.
Bro, okay,
Don't
relax.
jinx. No jinxing allowed.
I can't believe. I thought the VAR was going for that Saka foul.
Wow.
But I
That
guess
came out of
happened-
nowhere.
That happened beforehand, so that supersedes. Oh my goodness! A turn of events.
Hakimi's taking it.
Someone please clip Pala's face when he found out the pen was for PSG.
Literally.
Miles Lewis Smelly.
Okay, that's not his fault, brother. He's having a decent game,
What do you mean? Oh, decent game, yes.
but
that's his
it's
fault.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
He's going like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not unfortunate.
It's not defensible. Defendable.
La Polizia.
Who's taking it?
I don't know if it's saved.
Because usually it's Dembele.
If
But
David
Dembele-
Raya saves this, Arsenal, I better see some.
Wait, I can see shit, bro.
Firms Milan Mount Rushmore without Bonucci.
Bonucci fucking
Bonucci
could
makes-
stay on the other side, my
Bonucci
bad.
gets 3
Mount
of those
Rushmore
spots.
without players that have snaked your club.
Okay, so Maldini,
So that takes out.
Maldini,
Maldini,
is out.
Van
Maldini out.
Basten,
Takes out Donnarumma.
Takes out
Shevchenko.
Maldini.
Takes out Tonali. Takes out Paqueta.
Bro, it takes out Maldini
Takes out
because he's gonna go to
Çalhanoğlu.
Juve.
How did Paqueta sneak Milan?
We just
I
left.
don't know, bro. That's
They just upgraded. It's
Tonali,
uh,
Has
Tonali
any
gone.
player ever downgraded after leaving Milan?
You mean upgraded?
No,
No,
downgraded.
downgraded.
That
Who
means
isn't
that's
going
a
to
big one.
Bournemouth? Is that an upgrade? Confirmado oficial? Who isn't?
Neil Mandamika, who would you want your daughter to come back
that?
home with in this game besides Saka? Boring game, honestly. Try scoring a non-set piece goal.
For real.
Yeah, for real.
Killing the sport.
So who would you want your daughter to come back home with?
Vitinha.
Honestly.
Told you, sounds
Oh,
amazing.
yanked.
Yanked.
My
Generational yanked.
goodness.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
come
you
on
got
now.
a pen? Yeah.
Calafiori.
Probably Calafiori.
Bro, this guy should be starting.
Bro, if your daughter brings home Calafiori, you know she's getting her heart broken.
Yeah, for real.
Kelly hooked.
Var, I feel like you'd want your daughter.
David
to bring
Raya
home
on
Declan
pens
Rice.
is a scary sight.
Declan Rice also is a solid.
I don't know if you guys saw those David Raya
Bro,
penalty
it's
highlights.
already 2-0.
The guy
What do you
reeks.
mean- what do you mean
It's already
scary
2-0.
sight?
The guy
PSG.
reeks.
We'll see
It's
this.
already 2-0.
Slow run up.
And goal.
Goal.
Horrible
Oh, you're
pen.
such a rage baiter, bro.
Horrendous pen.
You're such a rage baiter.
Horrendous pen.
Scoreboard!
It's scoreboarded, bro. I didn't even change it.
I didn't even think I'd be able to say
The
scoreboard
Vavra jinx
today.
is real.
Crazy.
Holy shit.
Bailed out.
Vitinha, Ballon
Vitinha,
d'Or.
poor
Give him the man of the
penalty.
match. Give him the man of the match for
Man of the
that.
match. Man of the match.
Slow
That's a
run up.
very
Give him the
poor
man of the
penalty.
match.
That's
Shamim,
crazy.
damn, not even 500 likes yet, boys. Like up.
Bro, people
Shamim
just
doing
did-
God's work.
Bro,
Praying
there's
on our
no
downfall.
Varvar jinx, bro.
The Vavra jinx is back.
My goodness.
Oh my god, the Barca rats
my God.
came out of the
Bacola
sewers, and now they're
Young.
saying, oh my god, he's better than Pedri, supposedly.
Barcola yanked. By the way, I said he wasn't a good player.
Oh, but Dembele coming up.
Lewis Skittles overrated draft conversation.
Lewis Skittles. That's a good one. Lewis Smelly.
CF Montreal, Mount Rushmore.
Samuel Piet.
Divayo.
Nacho Piatti.
Piatti, Divayo.
Yes.
Drogba.
Not Drogba.
Ooh.
Wasn't there for long enough.
Yeah,
That's
was
like,
only
that's
there
like
for a
saying
year.
Eto'o. That's like saying Eto'o.
Was only there for
Okay,
a
but
year.
then like you can go into players that were there for long, like
Yeah, we
Piet. Is Piet on our Mount Rushmore?
Definitely
Donadel.
not.
Maro Biello makes it.
Patrice Bernier.
Oh, ben oui.
Yeah, you have to
Very.
put Bernier on it.
What a team. What a Mount Rushmore.
We'll throw in Ismail Kone just because I know that brother's going to win
Bro,
a Ballon d'Or.
Drogba
Yeesh.
definitely deserves more than Ishmael Kone.
Bro.
Bro.
You do not know Ishmael Kone ball, bro. PSG.
Putain.
Clears it.
Bro, just blow the final.
Wow,
So
that
if Dembele actually wins the CL with Paris, would you put him as the Ballon d'Or winner right now?
Paris.
Paris.
Fuck is Paris.
Paris FC.
Dude.
Dude, it says
Steph
Paris.
trades, Dembele makes that.
Low key.
Yeah.
Subbed him on a little too late, unfortunately.
Can you sub on for a penalty shot?
I don't know. I've never seen that.
Conversations. It's going wide, bro. No shit, it's going wide.
Oh boy.
Sadly, no Donnarumma header.
What if your
Shame.
daughter brings home Theo Hernandez?
Good
Well,
luck.
not my daughter.
Make sure she doesn't get on a boat with him.
Yeah,
or, else she's,
Real ones, no.
or else she's licking.
we're treating Theo Hernandez like he's Epstein.
No, that's Thuram.
Yeah, low key.
Would you rather your daughter come home with Thuram or Theo?
Him benefit of the doubt.
Gulp.
Shamim Firms, did you get bullied in high school?
Yeah, by Shamim, bro.
So stupid. Okay. Nothing.
Can you show the game?
Touch?
Can you show the game? Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
no problem, bro. Anyways, thank you guys for joining. for
Anyways,
following
guys,
Box to
our
Box.
channel is finished.
Won't be getting a Sunday video.
Bro, please score a goal, someone.
Saka down
Make
the
sure to
wing.
follow the second channel.
More box to box clips.
Like the wild, wild west.
We got Vavra singing. That's how this game's going right now.
Oh my god.
Oh,
4 on target, 4 on target.
Oh,
nice turnover. Odegaard.
Kavika.
Kavara cook.
Can you cook?
Cavada is gonna cook here.
Where will Hakimi come from? That's the question.
Oh. Oh. Hey! Hakimi has scored.
I asked for-
2-0 PSG.
I needed a goal.
My goodness.
It's embarrassing. Arsenal's getting embarrassed.
3-0
Wow.
on aggregate.
getting blank.
Dembele assist.
Oh my goodness.
The belly comes on and assists right away.
PSG, man, right now it looks like you will be heading to the CL final.
Wow.
Convincingly.
So how do you feel about PSG in the final?
I mean, right now, the way Arsenal playing, I think I would
Ken
have
sent
preferred Arsenal.
$10. No words.
No words.
No words.
Conceding, getting the white flag up right now. Brother, please.
I think he said he would donate $10 if PSG won. I think I believe.
Yeah, but brother, the game's not over.
No remontada then?
Game's done.
Better mentality?
Game's gone.
Game is done, bro.
Kavika starting that. Loki almost lost. Oh my God, what is Thomas
Partey
Partey
got
doing?
caught sleeping.
What is Partey doing?
Bro, snoring.
Lee Kang, PSG fifth choice and is better than Martinelli. Low-key
low-key.
facts.
I take him.
Bro, Martinelli since the 10-minute mark.
That's a nice goal too.
Wow. Fullback, by the way.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Perfect spin on that too.
Y'all missed my super. Let me check.
We would never do that.
Who are your picks for best defender of all time? Anthony Messina said.
Maldini.
Maldini.
Best defender of all time. I'm not.
Virgil
gonna
van
cap,
Dijk.
is Virgil van Dijk. Center back. I'll say
Lucas
Virgil
Hernandez.
van
So
Dijk.
we have a Hernandez in the CL semifinal.
Van Dijk is up there though. I'd say top 5. Maybe even top 3 could sneak in.
He's the best defender I've ever watched. I can't speak about defenders I've never watched. You know?
Bro, you don't know Beckenbauer, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Shamim, what if instead of box to box, you guys were called In Millie's Box, and instead of football, you guys made videos about Millie's balls?
Pushing 40s.
Yeah, Shamim pushing 27, by the way.
João Neves hurting his shoulder. Oh.
Puta.
Monsieur.
Construction Oracle son or by what metric daughter?
Construction Oracle son, bro. You know the drill.
Then he gets asked what metric, and then
Mohamed Kamidi, Arsenal bottle masters.
Right now,
what is bottling?
I know Parc des Princes is rocking right now, though.
Choking.
No, but
That's what bottle.
You're bottling
I
it.
know what it means, bro.
Where'd it come from?
No, there's nothing in the bottle, bro. We haven't scored a fucking goal over 2 games.
I feel bad for this guy. Facts for fun. For fuck's sake, Arsenal are the most boring team. I can't believe I woke up at 5 a.m. for this.
That's on you, bro. You knew what you're setting up for.
Yeah.
Millie, if every inch was a 1% chance of Inter winning
Oh,
the Champions
stop.
League, how many inches would you take?
That's
I
a
hate
good.
that
That's
question.
they're getting creative.
Honestly, that's a good hypothetical.
Yeah.
Hakimi against Inter in the CL final.
Ooh. He's gonna hit the. I'm staying here,
Se queda.
and then he leaves the next year.
Bring him back to Inter.
Millie, we're not going by that question. If every inch was 1% chance, how
Not
many
answering
inches
that, bro.
you take?
That is
that-
a million.
need
dollars
that.
I'm
everything.
taking.
We need
as an
answers.
Interisto, true Interisto here, 100.
For
I'm
what?
taking one for the team, bro.
I don't know what you're talking
Crazy.
Every inch that you take is 1%
I don't know you, bro.
chance. As a true Interisto, I have to take 100.
about. I was gonna say that this is the most boring Champions League final of all time.
PSG Inter?
Maybe boring for you, bro. My team's in a fucking CL final, bro. We could be playing fucking Sturm Graz.
Stuttgart.
How many ex-Juve players in this final?
0.
Imagine my shock. Andrew
Now,
Loco.
now I ask how many ex-Manchester United players, and you say Darmian.
Yeah, Darmian.
And
One more scoreboard.
Is there another ex-Man United player? I'm trying to think right now.
That's crazy. Come on, you definitely got one.
There definitely is. I agree. There definitely is at least one.
oh, Trossard.
1 second.
Oh, Saka. Saka.
Oh, we ain't.
Arsenal are on the score sheet. Game's not over. Game is
Scoreboard.
not over.
Scoreboard.
Donnarumma cannot keep a clean sheet.
Means nothing.
I don't know, bro.
Consolation.
15 minutes left. PSG are known to bottle.
No, impossible.
I don't know. Do they call this back? Is this a Trossard foul?
Andrew Loco.
No, too soft, bro.
Ha ha ha, wanka. Arsenal, smallest club in the entire tournament. Palantirs make
Very-
my day.
Can you send that again? Whoever
Very
just said that,
unfortunate bounce.
Send that 2 more times, please.
Shamim, Pala,
Is there a foul in there?
how many inches would you take? Bro, Marquinhos is so weak. That's low-key a yellow for trying to grab the ball.
Bro,
Oh,
Andre Sarabia,
Pacho.
Varvar, Sergio Ramos better than Virgil van Dijk. As I'm saying, Sergio Ramos has a better CV, but the pure talent and all-aroundness of Van Dijk, he's like the perfect center back.
but no one's got the clutch gene like Sergio.
But he has a better CV. Sergio
Yeah,
Ramos has more clutch moments and stuff, but the better
Well, you
player,
gotta add that. That's a
but
quality.
the better player,
But what are you talking about? As defending, it's Van Dijk.
like
Overall, I take Sergio Ramos.
Sergio Ramos is quicker, but
Bro.
nearly everything else defending wise, it's Van Dijk.
If I was playing versus Messi, I would want Sergio Ramos.
Yes,
Sergio
because he's
Ramos-
more mobile.
Sergio Ramos took out Salah
But
though in that final.
If you're not playing against Messi and you're playing against anyone else, you want Virgil van Dijk.
Bro, why do you act like Sergio Ramos wasn't like
Sergio-
a world
Bro,
class
you're
defender?
you're
Defender,
acting like I'm
defender.
calling Sergio Ramos a bum.
No, but
You
in your
are,
head
bro.
you're thinking about him as like some mobile attacking
Bro, Virgil
threat,
van
like,
Dijk
defender.
is Virgil van Dijk, bro. He's fucking immaculate.
Bro, Ramos was still a
This
wall.
guy goes years without getting dribbled past.
I think it's hard to rate a player without looking at his CV too.
And I think Sergio Ramos and Virgil van Dijk are perfect complements of each other.
Agreed.
Bro, them together would be the best. Like that would be unbeatable
Yes.
center back duo.
Like Virgil van Dijk is a better version of Varane,
Oh.
or like a better version of like
What do you mean?
the person who would complement Sergio Ramos. That's it.
What a garbage.
Steph trades and lift your community shield. Hashtag trophyless. Hashtag second place for like the 5th time.
Steph
Oh,
trades,
brother,
spinning the
please.
block.
Game's not over, brother.
Not even second
Steph
place.
trades,
by the way.
bro. Worry about the S&P, bro.
Catalin Banateu 11. Hi from Romania. Yamal best player in the world. Arahu. I can't say that, but KYS.
I mean, we don't wish
We don't
harm
condone
amongst
that.
any,
Yeah, no, we
any
don't wish
players.
that,
At the end of the day, it's just a game. But
You could have said
Araujo-
get
Nah,
sold
don't
to
play
Juve,
f- yeah,
and that would be
don't-
like the equivalent.
don't play for my club again.
Manny, you miss 100%.
Oh my goodness, Arsenal. Nothing. Oh my, that was very scary.
Manny, you miss 100% of the inches you don't take.
For real. Wayne Gretzky said that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Word for word.
Economics. Millie, thoughts on Taremi?
Enjoy your time at Inter, bro. Ain't gonna be long.
Enjoy your time. Thank you.
Shamim, firms, would you take 5.5 inches?
Are you insinuating something, Shamim?
You don't get anything out of it. Except for 5.5 inches.
That's crazy, Shamim.
Didn't Palace say who is Hakimi in this game in the top 3 at each position video?
I don't know what you're talking
Who is
about, bro.
Hakimi in this game?
Yeah.
That you.
Bro, Arsenal are so fucking not
Surely.
clutch.
Surely.
Calafiori, can you do
PSG.
something here?
My God, bro.
Saka!
This club is a joke.
Bro, what are the defenders
no,
doing?
that's-
My God.
Oh, that's a good. That is.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
That's such an Arsenal moment.
Yeah.
That's
getting clipped
that
everywhere.
perfectly defines their club.
Bro, you could have had
Perfectly.
a brace and a UCL Simon.
Oh my Lord.
What
Lights
is
are too
Arteta?
bright.
What is
They're all
Arteta?
saying lights are too bright.
Could have had a fucking brace
No,
and a UCL Simon.
that's nuts.
Wow, man. This game would have been turned on its head.
You need the big game players to finish that.
All right.
Nah.
Womp womp.
Eyes glued to the TV for the next 10 minutes.
Womp womp.
Whatever, you have your own thoughts, you just reach out.
You just reached out.
That guy said whoop whoop.
Every time I
Not
hear
womp
Varvar say
womp.
something, I look at chat and it's what chat
What
says.
is happening here?
Because me and Chad are so like perfectly connected. Millie, if I'm you,
Brother.
like we're licking our lips to this. PSG are looking embarrassing right now.
I don't know.
That actually is true.
Early prediction: 3-1 Inter.
Okay.
Early prediction.
Knock on wood. Send him. Oh,
Let's not forget it was raining.
of course.
That's the Arsenal.
That's a number one excuse.
Why is Fabian Ruiz playing on the wing? Oh, putain.
Fabian is playing good. I'm gonna give it to him.
Stay
it
humble,
down.
huh?
Stay humble, huh?
Calm.
Haaland said
That's a foul and a half. My goodness.
This game's heating up now.
Yep. Right at the end.
Earth guy 0.
And you're timed out.
Yeah, that was inevitable.
Does Atalanta have more European legacy than Arsenal?
Europa League winners.
Conversations. Beating an undefeated Bayer Leverkusen,
Who's hurt?
by the way.
Someone's on the floor.
Dembele hurt?
No. It was the Arsenal player that was on the floor.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Does he know,
Timber?
does he know we have 9 minutes to score 2 goals?
Saka is the new Darwin Nunez, Mohammed says.
Oof. What is he vaping?
Oh, that's a gel pack.
It's a quick rip.
He's getting cramps.
Bro pulled it out of nowhere. Benjamin White.
White.
Bro pulled
Get the
out.
chompers
he
out.
saw Benjamin White come out. He decided, I'm taking out the Benjamin.
So I'm gonna need this one. I need a couple hits.
Saka limping incoming.
Ever since they moved Saka centrally, it's looked good, but too late. Too late for that.
Lakimi. Oh my goodness, what a shot.
Hakimi's cooking this game.
Saka needs to work on those tap-ins.
Very close. David Raya
Yeah.
did well to not make that a
Can't be
corner.
the same tap and he scored versus Real.
82nd minute right now. Arsenal look like they have a bit of life left in them.
Okay, CR7.
Oh, bro, what is PSG doing?
Fratesi would have finished that, they're saying in the chat.
For real.
Acherbi would have finished that.
Bro, Chedby had, that was a tough
I'm not
finish.
gonna lie, Millie, you guys have a good chance now. Very good chance.
Okay.
Bro, I forgot Odegaard was playing this entire time until the
real.
30th. Like the
Unreal
first 30, up until now, I didn't even realize he was still on the
real.
pitch.
Oh,
I
send
guess
that to
that
Hakimi.
worked.
Oh,
Putain.
that first touch. I wonder what language Cavada and Hakimi speak to each other. Italian?
English.
English?
I don't
Bro,
think.
Hakimi didn't never even learn Italian.
Yeah, there's no way he knows.
Apex Vit, Saka always fails the eye test, not gonna lie. What makes him so highly rated, especially like top 5 right wings.
Bro, that's crazy. That's
Yeah, no, I can't
crazy
cap.
work.
You could tell Saka's by far the best player on the team.
Yes. Not his fault that he has to basically do everything.
Odegaard, nice
Jesus
foul.
Christ, Vitinha, grow a pair of balls, buddy.
He
Go
hit
to
him on
guard,
the
no
back of his
game.
head.
This guy just did 8 fucking flips.
Oh, the fart.
Know the game time, brother.
Chat, who is winning final? I'm gonna poll.
Yeah, that's
We don't
tough,
even know
man.
the final.
Bro, what? You think we're gonna enter Jinx, bro? Bro, you're gonna Jinx enter, bro. Fuck.
Fuck.
Pacho.
Well done. All that play just to end up back.
Oh no, Donnarumma with his feet.
Boop, 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 boop.
It's good.
Can we bring it down? But now he's kind of stuck. Okay, well done. PSG trying to calm the storm.
It ain't looking good, bruv.
It's a fucking light rainfall at this point. Ain't no storm going on.
I think that Saka miss took the wind out of their sails. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That puts the game within one goal.
Yeah, and then you're pushing. Trossard.
Firms,
pass.
would you get your cheeks clapped to save Varvar?
No.
Oh, well done.
I'm sorry for you, Varvar.
Real motherfucker.
No,
Neves.
not for you,
I
my
would
bad.
get my cheeks clapped.
Oh my goodness, how'd that go through?
Bro, Firms, I would get my cheeks clapped for you so fast.
Oh my god.
Because I'm a real motherfucker.
Yeah, my bet.
Cavado fall when?
Firms, I didn't realize our relationship was like that, bro. I always thought there was like a low-key allegiance.
Already rage baiting in the
There
corner.
is
I
AC
thought there was a low-key bro, Artem Kozello, bro.
You're
This guy's
the one-
still commenting on my Instagram, bro.
Crazy.
Is he a Barca fan?
I don't know what
Oh my
the
bro,
fuck
that's
he
a
is,
foul.
bro.
What is blood doing? Ah!
My pussy hurts. My name is Calafiori.
Calafiori.
They're speaking Italian.
Yeah.
Aqui tá morto.
That's
Yellow.
Calafiori get the yellow for that.
Okay, both.
Yeah.
Benvenuto a Napoli.
So Calafiori jumped on for 5 minutes, got a yellow, and did nothing.
Poll for our generation GOAT CB: Virgil van Dijk, Ramos, Chiellini. For me, it's Chiellini.
Guys, everyone vote
Generation.
Inter so that Millie
I
knows.
can't lie, I love Chiellini, but he's not even in this conversation.
Bro.
You can't. No, okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Van Dijk, Ramos. Yeah, no.
If you go
Chiellini's third
full,
there.
if you go full CV, you're going Ramos. If you go player skill, it's Van Dijk. Chiellini's neither of the options. Okay. But Chiellini was fucking good.
I would put Ramos first. Oh, actually, Van Dijk. Fuck. Probably Ramos first though. Then Van Dijk second.
Bro, CV, Chiellini still beats Van Dijk. CV wise.
No.
That's not a debate.
With what?
9 Scudetti
0 Champions
with a
League.
Euro, 2 CL finals.
0 Champions Leagues.
Okay.
Do we give him a World Cup? Did he get any minutes on that?
No, he wasn't called up for that. Not that I know of.
No, he wasn't.
It's Italian,
Barzagli was called up for that.
Italian bias, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is Italian bias. Sadly, on ability, let's say the CV is close and you slightly give it to Chiellini on ability, it's not even close.
If Chiellini would have won
He was
that
the
CL
most
with
consistent
Juve,
defender.
Sure,
It does help.
consistent,
Yeah.
but Van Dijk
major
was
help him.
the best center back in the world for five years.
And where's his Netherlands CV?
Okay, now we're giving Van Basten.
Oh,
we
so
can't
now we're
rate-
just-
we
so-
can't rate Van
so-
Basten because Netherlands CV.
So KDB flirting, Van
yeah.
Dijk harassment.
So KDB, it's like you think I call KDB a shitter.
Bro, everyone calls KDB a shitter because for Belgium
No,
he did nothing.
No,
Everybody does that.
Bro, consensus is KDB's the best midfielder in the Prem ever.
And if he did something with his country, then everyone would rate him.
No, but I think
He's third, yes, but to say that he's not even in the conversation.
the country thing moves you like with the all-time greats. Like if you look at a Modric, Iniesta, KDB, you could argue he's third in that.
If Van Dijk
what I
won
mean?
something with Netherlands, he'd probably be in there with the fucking. Like the issue is Sergio Ramos.
Bro, World Cup
Sergio
and
Ramos
2
did it with
Euros.
Spain, you see? Like international has a lot of.
Bro,
And he was a starter for all of them.
Modric, a lot of his legacy is because of Croatia.
No,
Not a
Real
lot.
Madrid too. It's both. Like
Exactly. A lot of his legacy.
Danny Romero, Millie, opinion on Barca getting robbed.
We're robbed, bro.
Anyways, scoreboard. Yep, scoreboard. You know the tie's done when this guy shows up on the pitch.
Gonzalo Ramos.
Marco Gaspar, Arteta out, Palago cry with the Barca rats in the sewers.
Damn, what team do you support, Marco?
He must be a Real fan.
Artem Kozello, Visca Barca Varvar, you bum.
So he is a Barca fan.
Luka Zernic, don't worry, guys, I'm back. Dan Burn, Ballon d'Or. I agree.
Yeah.
One day
Dan Burn.
Nuno Mendes off.
for Gonzalo Ramos, this guy's going even more attacking.
Is there a reason for this?
What is he cooking?
Acerbi gonna need a walker when he gets onto the pitch after halftime when there's no pure striker against PSG.
Shiver me timbers. Not wrong though.
That's actually true. Who does Acerbi track?
Putain.
Acerbi's never just had to
Barcola.
take space.
Yeah, PSG is a tough matchup. We match up better with Arsenal.
Yeah, I think so too.
I said no shoulder guard and you guys were disagreeing with me. Respect the Oracle Dumfries.
I can assure you that no one was disagreeing with you except for me.
Rage bait.
Respect.
I will defend the ball knowledge of box to box as a collective.
Chiellini disrespect is wild. It's not disrespect.
Just facts.
We
That's coming from
appreciate
Saravia,
him.
the Inter.
Yeah, I know. We appreciate him. Like he was, bro.
He's one of the best
that he
defenders of our
dropped-
generation.
Remember when we were like, oh, we're going into a Euros with Chiellini and Bonucci backline at 40, we're cooked.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy had one of the probably that defense
One of the best
at the Euros
defensive
was the
performance.
best defense I think at the Euros we've ever seen in our life.
Italy was?
In our-
Yes,
Oh yeah, for Italy, yeah.
bro, the defense
out
was
of-
incredible.
In the Euros, he said.
Yeah,
In the Euros, yeah.
in a campaign, a singular Euros campaign, bro, that defense was incredible. And it's small stuff like yanking Saka back that like,
But it's
it's
even
an iconic. That's iconic, bro.
yeah, and even in the previous games against Spain, or actually, yeah, the previous game against Spain where we won in penalties.
Yeah.
All the mentality, like
Yeah.
Mentality monster.
yeah, like he
Even
really played with
iconic
their heads.
shit like it's the history of the Tottenham.
He brought a lot to the sport.
I consider him one of the best defenders of our generation.
I agree.
Well, yeah,
but
he's-
the
he
issue
is.
is that Van Dijk and
as
Sergio
the
Ramos
best,
are the
I
best.
agree. You're not the best. You're just one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you turn one of those UCL
Like,
finals
he's-
into a win, and you automatically.
Chiellini's probably around like the Thiago Silvas of the world. Like it's like still will be brought up as one of the best of all time, but he's not in the best of all time conversations.
I would put him.
It's a
third.
shame because I think he's better.
I don't know. Are we
than
throwing
he
Vidic
is.
in our
I
generation?
rather Chiellini than Thiago Silva, personally. But
Like I think Chiellini just like you're building a team. You want a Chiellini prime over Thiago Silva prime any day. A leader. You just feel comfortable with him at the back,
Chiellini.
Varane or
back
Chiellini?
taps? Bro, oh my god.
bro.
What?
Never disrespect Chiellini like that ever.
Varane won a World Cup for that France team.
You see what I said? You see what I just said?
Bro, Varane was an incredible player.
Yeah,
So we're able to
talking
bring up
about Chiellini
Varane's
playing for
successes with his
20
country,
years.
but I can't bring up Van Dijk not winning anything with
But
Netherlands
Varane also has fucking 5 Champions Leagues.
because he played, bro. If Chiellini played on fucking
Oh,
Real
but
Madrid,
Sergio
he'd have
Ramos.
10.
But Sergio Ramos, you don't bring that up.
What, bro?
You don't bring up he played at Real Madrid for Sergio Ramos.
Well, because he was.
I didn't talk
was
about
there
his
for
trophies
15 years.
once about Sergio Ramos.
Varane was there for 15 years also.
No, he was not
Varane
there
was
long.
there for a decade.
Okay.
He joined at 18, left at 28. What are you trying to tell me?
Exactly. 18. Like
He was a crucial player from when he joined.
All I'm saying is if Chiellini was on a Real and he had that CV,
Ben White. Fucking hell.
Rank Chiellini, Bonucci, Hummels, Boateng.
Chiellini won.
Chiellini 1, Bonucci 2.
No.
Bro,
Boateng
Bonucci
2.
is better than Hummels and Boateng.
no.
Boateng
too.
prime was. Is better.
Boateng 3, Hummels 4 for me.
I think Boateng too.
Boateng 2, Bonucci 3, Hummels 4.
Yeah,
And I don't think that's controversial.
bro. Boateng has a CL.
He was basically the back line of Bayern for what, 5 to 10 years?
Facts for fun, could have stayed asleep and still be more awake than Arsenal's team, and he put capital L on Arsenal. I mean, playing how you would expect a team with 0 Champions Leagues.
No Grinta,
I mean,
unfortunately.
PSG have no Champions League though.
Michael McNamee, Chelsea confirmed biggest club in London.
Confirmado oficial.
I mean, losing in a CL semifinal compared to Conference League, Mike, come on.
Mate.
My
By the way, the guy that just said that, Michael,
Yeah.
also said on video that Lamine Yamal was overrated this season.
PSG UCL win without Mbappe conversations.
Yup. That's a big
storyline
taint.
right there.
That's a taint in the Mbappe legacy.
That's Mbappe's taint.
Someone just put this in the chat, but I, after thinking, might actually be true. Is Bastoni currently the best defender in the world?
I've
Millie's been saying that.
Yeah.
I actually low-key agree right now. I don't think
Anyone
anyone has,
hasn't been bad.
I don't
He's
think
been
anyone
good.
has put up a season this year that would make me disagree with with that.
You have to shoot it, brother.
Bro, look at Boateng's CV. World Cup, 2 Champions Leagues, 9 German champions.
The German champions mean nothing to me because fucking Badstuber on the bench for fucking
Okay.
Bayern also has those.
We're talking about a starter, and it was like the most
That means he
dominant
was,
Bayern
yeah,
era.
exactly. But regardless, 2 CLs in a World Cup.
Dortmund also was
Arsenal
so
and
fun at that time.
Barcelona are Cuck brothers.
Do we play a third game, third place match or something?
It's true. Some people are saying Van Dijk clear of Bastoni.
Hernandez thinks he's.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
currently today I think I would rather Bastoni than Van Dijk.
I think that's a little bit reactionary.
I don't think so. Well, depend. Back 3, I take Bastoni. Back 4, I take Van Dijk.
Okay.
Bro becomes an Interista all of a sudden.
Well, no.
Yeah, that's
Lautaro is good at now, and Bastoni is over.
like
Van Dijk.
Bastoni's top 3. I think he's been top 3 for the entire season, but Van Dijk.
Bro, let's say for a Liverpool back four, I'd rather
take-
Van Dijk.
Yes, but back 3, I take Bastoni.
So what does that say?
They're
Well,
probably even
Van Dijk
playing
wouldn't
field.
play at the Bastoni position. He'd play like the Acerbi
Even
position.
center back. I take.
Yeah, he would play
Bastoni.
at Cherby.
That's crazy.
No, I'm just happy I got a player like that on my team, bro. Favorite player on Inter right now is Bastoni.
I feel like your favorite player changes every month.
No, it's always been Bastoni. That's why I got
I thought it
his
was
kid.
Lautaro.
Yeah,
I thought it was
he has his kid.
Barella. I thought it was.
So I could have gone Barella, I could have gone
I
Lautaro.
thought, what
I
about
got
your
Bastoni.
Turam kid upstairs?
Had to spice it up a little bit.
Turam one going in the
I've never
trash.
seen that Turam kid.
Wait, I've been wearing it. It's the last year's kit. The yellow logo.
The one with the... Oh, the Transformers one.
Yeah, the Star Trek. It's the
Oh,
Star
Star
Trek
Trek.
on it.
You stopped wearing that for a minute.
I just had it.
Varvar won the bet. What's the bet, guys? Let me know.
PSG, your
Oh
PSG,
yeah, both
Inter,
I
holy.
picked both CL finalists. By the way,
Yeah, by the way, we only pay that once your team wins.
sure, but I'm guaranteed in the money.
You made a lot of money today.
Yeah, Chris NQ. People saying Yamal was not good. No Summers was good.
Summer was good.
He said
Well,
people are
both
saying that
were
Yamal
great.
was shit, but it was Summer
No.
that was good.
Both were great.
Yeah, Yamal was amazing.
Well, that was one of Yamal's best games. With, he
Different
just didn't
result.
score.
Like different result, he gets man of the match.
Well, Yamal was unplayable at times.
Game over. PSG are in a
PSG through.
UCL final.
Wow.
The most unclimactic,
Anticlimax.
anticlimactic UCL semifinal.
Fucking joke.
Putain.
From start to finish, bro, it's been PSG.
I have to defend these fuckers on Sunday.
You don't have to do any defending. You can rip them.
Neil Mandamika's second successful hate watch. Never will I ever tune into an Arsenal game.
Don't.
They're not helping.
I took a nap before and I feel more sleepy. Forza Interistos.
Neil's
Forza
eating good
Pal.
today.
One lock,
week.
most one. Summer versus Donnarumma penalty kick shootout. We will be there.
I think Donnarumma gets that
Which one?
penalty shootout with Summer. It's a very close matchup, but
I actually forgot that Kimpembe was injured.
And also a lot
bro,
of
look at these light works that PSG have.
also a bunch of Italian national team players on Inter. Donnarumma.
Kylian watching this game from home. Conversation.
What's the other one, Millie?
Someone said.
What do you mean? Well, no, Donnarumma, like he would know.
Oh.
He knows.
Oh, he would
players.
know where they would shoot
Yeah.
to me. Okay.
PSG celebrating like they won the cup. Inter winning.
Bro, it's pretty big for
Brother, we fucking celebrated.
It's pretty big for PSG.
But DiMarco's crying. I don't know what to talk about.
Fratesi almost had a heart attack.
Would you say that this is the best UCL final to ever make?
What do you mean?
Like you have the best chance you ever have to make a UCL. The best chance you ever have to win a UCL final was making this one.
Inter or just any team in general?
No, bro.
Either or.
The Spurs year. Imagine playing. That's basically you might as well have given them the fucking trophy before.
Yeah, but I'm saying like either or. Like either or.
I think this
What,
was
you're
one of
saying
the
like this
most
the most
even.
50-50 games years?
No, I'm just saying like every other year, at least one of the two finalists was like a super power.
Yes. Like
Yeah,
this,
but history is generous when you say superpower. Like I feel like if Inter were to win this year, we would say, "Oh, that was a superpower team."
Yeah.
I
Bro,
can-
if
I can tell
PSG
you
win the
from now, I'm
CL
not
this
gonna say
year,
that.
if PSG win the CL this year, they're gonna have a fucking what quadruple? You're gonna say that's a super team,
Now we lift that. Now we claim a league quadruple.
bro.
When it becomes a treble, quadruple,
This
bro.
This team half the season was not
This
good.
team fucking beat Liverpool. It beat Aston Villa. It just ran through the entire Prem.
Yeah, like
Arsenal beat them.
just
earlier in the
ran
season.
through the
Bro,
entire
you can't
Prem.
compare them to Centurion City, to Real Madrid last
Bro,
season.
they just outclassed Arsenal, not even close. An Arsenal team that destroyed Real Madrid.
yeah. I think what we've seen this year is that the two finalists are the ones that played the best.
Deserved
You
to
could
be.
argue
Yes,
Barca,
but that- it's a
Inter
weak
was
year
a
in football.
50-50. No, I think these semifinals we had was some of the best we've had in a while.
like I think those four teams you look and you're like, okay, they deserve to be in a
Yeah.
semifinal.
Like I don't look at this PSG team and I say they didn't deserve
Me
to be a final.
personally, I think that Liverpool instead of Arsenal would have been the best CL semis, but
But PSG beat Liverpool.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
So for me,
You
the
got it.
question marks are like done because
Yeah.
for me, PSG are deserved CL final.
Yeah.
I think both teams this year deserve to be in the CL final. Last year, Dortmund,
no, they do,
you
but
could
that
say,
wasn't my
oh,
question.
they didn't
was
deserve to
locked.
be in a
It was
CL
locked.
final, you know. So Luka Zernic has a question that I've been wondering also. Millie, why does Millie blink so hard like he don't know how?
I don't know. It's a twitch. Watching too much
Feels
football.
like that.
He doesn't blink often.
Champion 2.0 just saying, would it stain Mbappe's legacy if PSG win the UCL now? Like no one saw Dembele going off like this, and with Doué and Cavara in, the replacements are insane.
Yeah.
I don't love that argument. Like I don't like always doing the hypothetical that like when a guy leaves and they start having success. Because bro, this
I
team
do.
is the best. Is like the most balanced build they've had since.
Yeah.
But there's a
the
reason
new
why
era.
it's so balanced.
I know, but just like simply replace, like put Mbappe at left wing or whatever.
Yes, but they
Still a
couldn't
nasty
afford to have, like for FFP reasons, they couldn't afford to have Mbappe at left wing
Like
and all
they,
these.
they wouldn't have bought Cavara.
It's like when
Well, I
this
still
is
rather
for a
Mbappe than
hockey.
Cavara.
This is for a hockey. Mbappe tried to juice every single dollar he possibly could out of all these clubs. Meanwhile, Sidney Crosby, a guy who won multiple championships, left money on the table so his team could get better
So
around
Tom
him.
Brady.
Yes,
Brady.
Tom Brady, exactly. Also, LeBron
Bro,
James.
he always
too.
had like a Paredes in the midfield. He always had an Ugarte
Because
in
they
the
couldn't
midfield.
afford to replace him due to FFP. Every year, PSG struggled with FFP when they had Mbappe.
I know, but now they have a bunch of players that you kind of put them all together. And
it's a quality.
They're
team.
paying a
It's
lot.
the most cohesive.
But
team
yeah,
we've
this
ever
is
had.
an extremely cohesive team.
But bro, they went and bought Cavara, they bought Doué, and that's still less
João Neves,
than
too.
João Neves. That's still less than 1 year of Mbappe's wages.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
We saw with
So-
the subs. The subs that came on, like they're all 50 million plus player.
Campo Basso, sorry I was late. Firms ti amo.
Hashtag Campobasso Fusco.
Ruben Padilla, for every inch PSG to win, I am turning trans.
Damn.
Steph Trades, Kimpembe UCL finalist. We made it, fellas. GG.
What a
Wasn't
sight
he
to
already
see.
a UCL finalist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
against Bayern.
AJ, ever heard of the PSV and Munich curse? Please check. PSG will win the UCL.
Oh no, never heard of that.
All right, match ratings.
Let's get it.
Let's get into it. We're still on the...
is the City A title race still on?
Because it is,
Oh,
bro.
Lord knows. Wow,
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
what a game.
Arsenal overall just very, very poor.
Yeah.
Didn't play with intent.
Why am I still
Saka,
seeing Barca go
unfortunately.
Well, no, they had their chances.
was a beta cuck performance.
They had their chances. They need to just take them.
wrong? You guys are just expecting what we saw yesterday. Like this game was inevitably going to be boring.
Yeah, I think PSG defensively did very well until near the end, maybe the last 10 minutes of the game or so. But
Yeah, they got their
I think they deserve to go through, definitely.
Raya.
save the pen.
Played alright.
Couple
Got
of
an
good
assist.
saves.
Wait, no, sorry. Looks like he got an assist, sorry.
Let's say
Save the pen.
7.5.
Yeah.
Like might be the best player aside. Yeah,
Yeah, I
might be
agree.
one of the
7.
best players.
Why is everyone saying KDB to Liverpool? Like multiple people I've said this in the chat, so I need to check this.
There's
before.
no way we're getting rage baited. That would never happen.
It would never happen.
Di Marzio, Liverpool have made an offer to Kevin De
Oh,
Bruyne.
okay, I made an offer.
Bro,
Low-key, he'd go.
he wants to stay at the top level. He
He
said
would
it
go.
multiple times.
He would go.
But why
Bro,
would
that would
Man
break
City
football.
Why would Man City give it to a rival like
It's
that?
free this summer.
Napoli attempting to sign De Bruyne.
Napoli.
Yeah, Napoli.
That
Napoli
was,
and
that
Liverpool.
was the rumor.
Napoli and Liverpool. That's crazy.
Napoli have money right now.
Because
Huh?
KDB said, I do not want to stop playing top level football. He said, I still have a lot left to
Yeah,
give.
for his legacy. I mean, he's
Bro,
only like,
Napoli that would be massive for them.
of course.
I feel like they would treat it like they're re-signing Maradona if they got KDB.
They treat him good. Let's just say that.
Pirlo situation.
Yeah.
One team thinks he's washed.
Bro, low key, he would cook in Serie A because Serie A, less physical league.
not going to Napoli.
He still has the technical ability to dominate
And
Serie A.
Conte's a
he's
good
not going
manager
to
to manage him.
Why would he not go to Napoli?
Because if he's going to Napoli, that means a lot of other teams would become interested. Like big
No.
teams.
Bro, he doesn't have the physical capabilities to play top level UCL football anymore. Bro, you
But Napoli's in
just saw
Champions League.
You just saw all four of these UCL finalists, UCL semi-finalists, have incredibly physical teams.
Inter, you know what to do,
He
bro.
can't live up to that, but domestically in Serie A, he would still be able to play very
Bro,
well.
like
Inter, you know
I
what to
see
do.
him. He could be good at a Bayern Cam, and then you
And-
put Musiala on the wing.
Liverpool, if you replace Szoboszlai with KDB, or like you have a
upgrade.
good backup, it's an upgrade, but you could rest KDB also some games in case like, oh, his match fitness is not up. You have Szoboszlai, who's a pretty good fucking backup
Yeah.
to have.
Yeah.
But wow, that's crazy. Ket,
Kind of crazy. Let's run through this.
Timber,
Played decent. I don't
didn't
think he
even
was that
realize he
great.
played.
Yeah.
6.
Six.
We're not rating both legs. We're rating this.
Yeah, just this game.
solely.
Yes,
So,
of course.
Saliba didn't even realize he played.
6.
To be honest,
I think he did well.
No, he played better than Kiwior. I'd say
Yes.
6.5 for him and 6 for Kiwior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
6.
that doesn't bother me.
Lewis Skittles.
He actually played well, like 6.57.
I'd give
I
him a
disagree
6.
completely. Gave away the pen.
Yeah.
Got a
You gotta
yellow
factor
card.
that in.
Gave away the pen. That's so
Rough.
unlucky.
Yeah, that's rough.
But if that's Luke Shaw, you're saying, oh, a good
Yeah.
defender would have his hands behind his back. You can't just
Wouldn't
switch.
say that
You got to
'cause
give
Luke
him
Shaw
a
wouldn't be
failing
playing,
grade.
so-
Yeah.
5.5.
I'd say 5.5 also. Like, it's not like a fucking 4.
It's not a disaster
Was the
class,
best
but
out of all
it's-
4 defenders.
I disagree.
Odegaard?
Odegaard,
Played well.
this is a
5.
4.
5.5.
This is a 4 for
I'll say
me.
6.5.
5 max.
I think
No.
he's pretty
6 and
decent.
a half, yeah.
No, poor decision making. I
4.
don't like him.
Easy 4.
Partey
Party actually didn't play well.
Yeah, even
5.
Party.
gave away the Hakimi
Yeah, I'll
goal
say
too.
5.
5.5.
5.5 for Party.
Rice,
Rice actually played well.
6.
Probably
Played-
man of the match of
Outfield
Of Arsenal.
players, but
Yeah.
I would say Raya, man of the match for Arsenal.
7.
Rice was
7
invisible.
for Rice.
well, he gave away the foul for the free kick.
Rice, for me, I didn't see much of him.
Yeah, I know.
5.5.
Saka 7.5.
7.5. Unfortunately, that miss
scored.
kind of taint, but he did score. He put them back in the game, and he was the one with the most attacking intent. So
Yeah.
definitely the highest rated. in my opinion.
Marino
Garbage.
5.
5.5.
Nothing. Now that we're expecting him to
5.5.
do much, but
I'd
a
say
big game like
5.5.
this,
It was just poor.
5.5.
Martinelli 5.5 also.
I think Martinelli played all right. For
give him
Martinelli
a
standards, he
6.
played better than Martinelli standards.
Started the game very,
But
very
it's
well.
not Martinelli standards. It's a regular standard, so it's a 5.5.
He started the game well. I'll give him that.
6.
I don't even remember any of the subs, so I'm assuming that none of them are.
Well, there's Calafiori.
Fury.
did not like he came.
5.5.
on.
Trossard actually played all right.
Trossard gets a 6 in my books. He was pretty good when he came on.
The rest really didn't do much.
PSG.
Yeah. So Donnarumma.
8.
Very, very good game.
Yeah,
7.5
8.5.
to 8.
I'll give him man of the match. to
Yeah,
be
man of the
honest.
match.
Well, absolutely kept PSG in this game in the first 10 minutes.
Hakimi, if I give Donnarumma 8.5, I'll give him an 8.
Hakimi is my man of the match. 8.5.
That's not a crazy shout. I was debating Hakimi.
Scored a goal.
Yeah, I'll give
Oh
him
my
an
God,
was a
so
nice goal too.
dangerous.
Marquinhos didn't do much. 6.
Actually got
Got rinsed a
exposed.
couple of
Yeah,
times.
got
Yeah.
rinsed.
5.5.
7,
Physically,
7,
6.
6.5.
6.5. Sure.
And that's
Passing
generous.
grade.
Pacho, that was a good center back.
7.
performance. Best center back
fuck
on the
did
pitch
Pacho do,
tonight,
bro?
to be honest.
7.
What did he do? Pacho didn't.
Did what he needed to do.
Saliba did
But,
nothing
but that
also.
Saka goal,
Exactly.
low key, he
So
had
then
the,
why you
he had the
giving one
touch on
as
it.
back?
Pacho fucking only allowed one
No, that
goal.
was
The other one
Hernandez.
allowed 2.
No, I'm talking about like it.
Before? Oh, yeah. The
Trossard got off
deflection.
Marquinhos.
Yeah.
He threw it in, and Pacho kind of like backheeled it
Give
straight to
Pacho
Saka.
7.
Let's go through a couple
7.
supers right now, though, because they might
Yeah.
fly off the screen. October's best, another $2 for Millie.
Appreciate it, bro.
Leave it at the door.
Max Borisevich, get in. Yellow cards never lose.
Good
Alright,
bet,
So
bro.
next
Hit.
time you bet 10K, that's gone. That 10K's gone.
Yeah.
But he only put 2.
He
2
said
plus.
10K. Oh yeah, 2 plus.
2
For
plus.
PSG?
Yeah, for
As
well,
in-
no, I think he said it in the game.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, I think he said.
I
it in
remember.
The
PSG.
game. Man, you better than Arsenal in the power rankings. Rentaro says.
Confirmado
You know ball.
oficial.
AJ, new winners for Munich finals every time, 4 times. Be for real. Before
Oh, that's
this,
what you're saying.
whoever beats PSV, they don't win the UCL. Inter won before, and PSG tied with PSV. PSG will win. All right, that's what you think, bro.
Holy
Egg
yeah.
facts.
Holy
David
map.
Olmos. Lamine Yamal will be back. Varvar, you know it. I know he will be back. But
Yeah.
That's a next year issue for Barca fans. Ket. Where were we?
Nuno
Did Pacho-
Mendes.
Nuno Mendes.
Not his best
Honestly,
game, but he was
Six
good.
and a half.
Yeah,
6.5.
He got cooked by
Yeah.
Saka, but
João Neves, 7.
Best midfielder in my opinion. I mean, Fabiano
No, I
Ruiz was there. No,
disagree.
I think João Neves was the best one.
7.5.
I'm giving
7.
7.5.
7.5.
I'm giving him
Deserves it.
7. Vitinha, not his best performance.
6.5.
6.5.
Missed the pen.
I'd say poor on off
So,
the ball and on the ball.
Yes.
If he scored the pen, would have been a 7.5 because
It's
he
true,
missed
and he
it.
missed the
6.5.
Yeah.
So 1 full point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruiz,
In another world, that's
Seven and a half.
I'll give him a 7.
Scored a goal.
Scored a goal, but
Honestly, 7.5. Yeah, that's fair. He had a great game.
I think João Neves was better.
Very lively.
Cavada actually played
Cavada
decent,
played well.
7.
Bro, does Cavada ever not play well?
7.
That's the real question.
Yeah.
I think
he
his
never missed
decision making was a little poor, but 7.
Desiree Doué, 6. He really
Yeah, he didn't play well.
didn't
Yeah.
do anything.
Didn't have
really.
impact.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. That PSG did not have a fucking good game, and Arsenal couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not like PSG played the best lockdown defense that any team could ever play.
Yeah.
This was Arsenal. Arsenal lost this tie.
They didn't look focused. They didn't seem focused, in my opinion.
And Barcola.
Barcola
6.
didn't play well
Not
either.
5.5 low key.
Like, bro,
Not
all
bad.
these fucking the whole front 3 and PSG, you
Didn't do great.
can't say that they had a good game. So like,
Yeah, they didn't.
I don't
do
know
great.
why Arsenal conceded 2 goals and failed to be able to score.
And in terms
Ousmane Dembele,
of
7. 7. He didn't do much.
Right,
He
he
just
played
got
20
the
minutes.
assists. Yeah, he
Got
didn't
the
do much.
assist
Didn't do
right
much.
away.
got an
Lucas
assist.
Hernandez came on, started some beef in the left.
Yeah, and Goncalo Ramos.
Rintaro, the Mbappe slander if PSG win will be nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like that will be a temporary, like, we'll all shit on Mbappe while we can, and the next season he's going to win a Champions League.
Well, listen, now we have our Champions League final set pretty much. It's going to be PSG versus Inter May 31st. We will make sure to be there.
Snooze.
But in between, obviously, we're going to have a lot to talk about. Build up to the final.
Who would have
Yeah.
thought?
Who we
PSG
think-
and
I'm-
Inter. I had PSG in the finals, but not Inter.
I mean, I'm just happy to be there, bro.
Wolf and Blue, as a neutral, I think the Arsenal board gives Arteta a striker for next season and decides whether to sack him then.
Both of you to assume that Arteta.
All right, so that's smart to do a big investment on a striker and
For
then
us manager?
decide to sack the manager based on if the investment's good.
No,
or
but,
not.
like, to
Make
be
him
fair, I
sporting
mean,
director.
it's a bad time to give excuses, but, bro, Mikel Merino at striker.
we
Bro,
said
Mikel
this
Merino
before the
striker.
season. If he goes trophyless this season, do you sack him?
There's context.
You said yes.
Clipped.
But there's
It's
context.
clipped. No, there's fuck the context. Every year you can give him context if he finishes second place. You
Bro,
can say,
he has Mikel
oh, the
Merino at
margins are
striker.
so small.
Yeah.
Bro, the margins, fuck the margins. Every single year you finish second for a reason.
Bro,
It's
do you
a-
understand? Have you ever seen the stat of his last loss versus Big Six teams? in the
Have you
Premier League?
seen the stat of his transfer spend?
Bro.
It's fucking hundreds of millions.
Bro, he turned a broke homeless guy into a fucking multi-millionaire living.
What
in a
about
mansion.
Inzaghi, who did it for fucking $0, by the way?
Oh, Inzaghi, amazing manager, bro. Give him
Zero.
a call. But it's not.
Arteta's
This is
600
this
mil
is
down the
not. This
drain.
is not comparative analysis, bro. He turned a team that was ass and never going to compete with anything to a good, well-run
Look,
team. You sack him.
Go like this. It went like this. The first year Arteta actually did well.
Okay, finish.
Second place
Bro, I
was
know
winning the Prem
I know
for
the history, bro.
And
Thanks.
it's been
I know the
downhill
history.
since then.
It's not downhill, bro.
Bro,
he
you're
just
on
made his first.
67 points right now.
When's
in
the
Prem.
last time Arsenal made a Champions League semi-final?
I don't give a fuck, bro. You just got
I don't give a fuck.
outclassed.
I don't give a fuck. It's not
You just
downhill,
got
brother.
outclassed.
It's not
Yeah,
downhill.
I don't
It's
think it's
uphill.
downhill
You made a
necessarily.
fucking UCL
They're
semi-final.
battling
It's-
right
Bro, I
now.
get it.
If Manchester United made a UCL semi, bro, the fucking masturbation that you would be
If
doing
this
in
was
that chair,
5
bro.
years down the line where I finished second for 5 years,
You
I
can't
don't
even
even
imagine what
well,
making a UCL semi even feels
Manchester
like,
United standards are not as high as Barcelona.
They should be-
Arsenal's right now.
Bro, they should be 10 times higher. They're Manchester
No,
United.
they're not.
The way they
They
sleep
should
should be
be.
10 times higher. Bro,
They
if-
know where they stand
if
right
when,
now.
when Arteta joined Arsenal, bro, you would never thought he would bring this team to a UCL
If
semi.
Amorim right now did a good job and brought us to second place next year, let's say did exactly like Arteta, winning the Prem for most of the season, and then we finished second, I'd say sack him.
Bro, it's just pure hater
Because our
shit because
club actually wins
I can assure
trophies.
we will if you sack Arteta this summer, you're gonna go find some fucking bum, and then because Arsenal don't have manager
Bro,
pull,
you predicted
and
the
then,
team to win the Prem. Stop going around all this shit. You predicted the team
Bro, can
to
I
win
finish
the Prem.
my thought, or you're just trying to rage bait? Are you
but
trying to talk, or are you trying to rage bait?
No, but it's fucking stupid. It's fucking
Okay, and now
stupid,
you
your
just say
point.
it's fucking stupid because you're wrong.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, I know, everyone else knows. If you sack Arteta, you go find some random rinky-dinky fucking Deserbi,
No,
and then you're
well,
not going to win the Prem again, and the team's going to be even worse.
The idea is that you upgrade Arteta.
Look at the
But
team, bro.
who's that
Declan
upgrade?
Wright, just the development. Saka, Lewis Skelly, Gabriel Saliba. These players, regardless if they were there before, made them into world-class
Last
players.
year, Flick was available, but you would have probably said there's no manager that's better than Arteta available.
Yeah.
What did you say about Flick when he joined Barca? Stop trying to
But
rewrite
once
history,
again,
brother.
I'm not the oracle. I know I'm not the oracle. What I can tell you, though, and this is facts, it's not opinion,
I'm not the oracle, yeah.
Arteta has one FA Cup in the last 6 years.
I know
That's
that.
fact. That's not
I
an
know
opinion.
that. I know that. And look
Okay?
what you did at Manchester United, changing fucking managers every time something goes
And
awry.
we still ended up with more trophies in the last 6 years than
You
Arteta.
are not happy. I am not happy. You are not happy with your stupid
We
FA Cup win.
have-
Are you happy with your last 10 years of the club at Manchester United? No.
More
I'm not
trophies
happy
than
either.
Arsenal.
Okay,
More
but
trophies than
but
Arsenal.
you're not
you can't-
happy with
you can't
it.
throw up trophy. Like,
You're not happy with that.
You can throw up trophies in certain contexts, but it's the state of the club. It's what are you doing to build
Today,
upon
I'd
what you're doing.
for future, I'd rather be Arsenal than Man United. But
Yeah.
over the last 10 years, we've been better than Arsenal.
And are you happy with the last 10 years? Don't look to Millie. We're
don't
talking.
know.
My
that's-
club is Manchester United. We have standards. Arsenal don't have standards. You need a manager to come create those standards.
But I also think that Arsenal's going
Okay,
into
bro,
seasons.
conversation over. You're just talking pure
I think
shit.
Arsenal.
As long as Arteta's there, you'll be
Pure
happy
shit.
with second place.
Pure shit.
yeah,
you're
but
just
but I
chatting.
think Arsenal go into seasons like with the intent of fighting on all fronts.
And they don't.
Okay, they do.
So
to a
what? At
certain
what
extent.
point do we say Arsenal need to start winning trophies? Because this was the year they needed to start winning trophies.
But then they have to make a decision at a certain
it was
point.
2 years ago, actually. But we'll say this. year.
Going for trebles is never ever a good thing unless you know your team is built for it.
Bro, Millie.
If we
They're
listen,
not going for trouble.
no, but this idea of fighting on all fronts. Yes, you want to be competitive, but the reality of a season, it depends on where you are team wise during the season, bro. It's
If
not.
you're talking
bro,
about one
Mini,
season,
you
that's
said-
okay. It's been 4 years.
You said the same thing about Inter. Like the treble is not the
it's
cheat.
not,
Like
yes, but at a
it's
certain
not,
point,
but you're doing it still.
But Arteta
If
needed
Inzaghi
to make a
finished
decision.
second for the next 4 years straight and made CL semis and quarterfinals for the next 4 years straight, would you say sack him?
I wouldn't be happy. It depends what the club is doing to elevate the team. I wouldn't sack. Personally, I'm not sacking Inzaghi. But
For 1 year, I agree.
But Arteta,
4 years?
Arteta needed to know at a certain point when, okay, the Prem isn't the priority. We have a shot at Champions League.
He did that.
Do it. No, because then he
Have you
played.
looked at his form in the last 5 games?
Bro,
But he started.
He might be
started
losing
players.
top 4, bro.
He started starters in those games. He started starters
He
in those
did.
games.
He started against.
So
know,
at
but look
that
at the
point, if you're
results.
yes, but if you're gonna lose games or if you're gonna draw games, at least draw games knowing that okay, we have starters that are resting and we could go into Champions
We
League.
don't have anybody to fucking play.
Brother,
There's no one else to play.
Inter managed to do a full rotation
That's
of
Serie A.
11.
That's
no
Serie
one
A.
else
I
to
get
play.
it.
Meanwhile, you have fucking
you
Calafiori
have-
on the
you have-
bench rotting.
You have there is a deep
Yeah.
team.
Calafiori was injured, you fucking bum.
No, maybe the last 2-3 weeks.
Calafiori just got back.
Did we not just
got back.
watch?
Calafiori just got back today.
Okay.
Bro,
okay.
inform
So
yourself.
sorry.
Really, continue.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that Arteta, if he wants to learn off of a season like this, he has to know when he's fully into a competition. Don't spread yourself too thin. That's what I think.
Bro, when you have Gabriel Jesus injured, Havertz injured, and you're playing Mikel Merino, which is supposed to be a midfielder depth option, fucking starting striker.
agree, it's
like
not-
these
That's
things
terrible
happen.
planning.
But then
It's
what
not-
happened? Like
You can't
I
plan
agree
to get 2 of your strikers injured.
When it's Gabriel Jesus, yes, you can.
And
Because
Kai
every
Havertz?
single fucking... That's like saying you can't plan on Luke Shaw getting injured. You can, my brother.
In theory, we have 3 striker options, and they all 2 of them got injured. Like
did
that's not you
Arsenal
can't
make any
plan for
signings
that.
in January?
Nope.
No.
And I fault Inter for that too because I think
we
if
should have
lose this-
signed Watkins
I
before
agree.
fucking Duran went to Al Nassr.
I agree.
Because then once he went to Al Nassr,
We have
Watkins
a
is off the
podcast on
table.
Sunday, so make sure
It's
to
true.
tune into that.
It's true. It's
Bro,
true.
just fucking clip
Absolute
this. Bro.
cinema.
Just clip this.
Yeah,
Absolute
honestly, it's a clip in
cinema.
itself. But
All
yeah.
right.
Anyways, we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Yep. Podcast.
Well, no, Monday. When it's,
Yeah, Monday
when it's recorded.
podcast. Yep.
But new video coming out on Sunday as per
Sunday.
usual.
Yeah.
Regular programming.
It's gonna be a fun video.
But yeah, but anyways, thank you guys. If you guys have been watching for the last 2 days, we thank you for hanging in there with us. But yeah, CL semifinals is done. We have our final.
Thank you. See you next time.
Ciao.
Wankers. You're all
Take
wankers.
care, take care, take care.